dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun, dun.
The whole thing. Dun, 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 dun. Bro, I'm tweeting. I got hyped just now. We just missed kickoff, by the way.
I know kickoff just happened. We had a couple of technical things and trying to get up and over here and seeing what's there and going live and getting the StreamYard going. And Taylor Heineke's already missed his first pass.
I love that, dude. This is crazy because here's the deal. I just got all hyped because I'm typing on Twitter right now. Someone playing Super Squares HQ tonight will be receiving a phone call from Mike Bullock. I got to tag the right one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Himself with a chance to win up to $20,000. How crazy is that, dude?
It is kind of crazy. I had texted that out or put that out on the Twitter a little earlier, and yeah, someone I put also make sure you answer your phone at halftime tonight. So welcome into Super Squares. People are getting into the broadcast right now. I'm sorry that we were a couple minutes late in starting up. If you are new, welcome on in. It's important that if you have not gone in and yet made your picks, you do it immediately. You only have a couple of minutes left to get your picks in. So just shut off me and Jonathan, tune us out, and get onto your app and pick the predictors for this game and watch the commercials. Now, if you've already done that, as Jonathan was saying, at halftime tonight, just like last week, someone's going to have a chance, I'm saying there's a chance, to win their mortgage or rent, if you don't have a mortgage, up to $20,000 paid for the next year. That is crazy. You're not going to see that anywhere else that I know of. That's why we're the #1 free-to-play game show here on your phone in the United States of America. And God bless the USA. Playing in the capital, well, kind of, it's Maryland, but the Washington Redskins. We still have the Redskin helmet up here. And Jonathan, it's so funny as you're tweeting out right now. I was hashtagging stuff earlier. I'm like hashtag Seattle, and there's the Seahawks. Hashtag NFL, hashtag gaming, hashtag Redskins. And I'm like, is that all right to say? Is someone going to cancel me? Is someone going to get mad? I'm like, I go back and I'm like, no, let me put it back in Redskins. And I'm like, no, that was Skins. No. So then I'm like, what the hell are they even called? And I'm thinking, so I actually hashtagged, because I was thinking it was the Washington Football Club, TWFC. I don't know what the hell that is because they're the football team, but I hashtagged TWFC. So maybe we'll get some new viewers. You never know.
You never know. You never know. And Forgetty's in here. Skeeter says a call from me. Everyone's so nice to us, Dave.
Yeah, hey, it's nice to see everybody. Thanks for being nice to us. We appreciate that. Vanks here. Nice to see you, Craig. Big Steve.
How about a nice 3 and out to start?
Well, hey, let's go over our predictors right now. Should we do that?
You know what? That's a great idea. I got mine right here. My friend, I think it's a big day for Russell Wilson in Seattle. I think they finally get back on track on the offense, Dave.
Yes.
I think their defense is going to struggle a little bit. So I picked Seattle 33, Washington 27. I got my Seattle jersey on, Russell Wilson.
Very high scoring game. And I didn't pick that because when I looked at the defense, I'm telling you what, I thought a lot like you. I'm like, listen, Russell Wilson cannot suck this long. I mean, I know he's a fantastic player, and he had the finger surgery, and he came back, and he's just not been the same. Their defense is dead last. Total yards against per game, dead last. They're worse than Jacksonville. I mean, serious, honest to God, Megan. They're 32nd in the National Football League, 400 yards a game they're giving up. So I'm looking at this going like, they just can't be that bad forever. They can't be. They give up the most passing yards, the most total yards. They suck against the rush. And Washington has been playing better. They've put 2 nice games together, including beating the Buccaneers. As I looked at all the numbers, I'm like, everything like analytically points to the Redskins winning this game. But my gut was like, they just can't be that bad that long. Last season, their defense was horrible until about midseason, and then they swung the pendulum, and they finished strong. And I kept thinking they're going to win tonight. But when I got down to it, I couldn't pull the trigger, man. And I went with Washington.
Wow.
Yeah. I I went 30 Washington because of how bad Seattle's defense is and how they've been playing recently. 30-17.
Wow, that's okay. We're different tonight, my friend. I wish this was a pick'em game. We're going to go over the skybox here in just a second. For total yards, I kind of thought both defenses were just not going to show up tonight. I believe a couple of the best players for Washington out. And so I picked 791 total yards of offense.
Wow. And we're almost 100 apart on that one. I thought kind of the same thing. Neither one of these teams has a great defense. And when you look at total yards per game, Washington's averaging 363. Seattle's averaging 325. So you're in that 600 to 700-ish range. So I went 702. I dial it back a little bit from yours. I know there's going to be a lot of points scored I'm going with, but I went 702.
All right, so we're both above 350 apiece, my friend.
Yes.
Skeeter says Logan Thomas is back, my friend. I love it. And the most passing yards, I do have Seattle. Russell Wilson finally getting back tonight. 326 yards of passing.
Well, after what I just saw in the first possession from both teams, I'm not sure if either one of these teams is going to pass the ball.
Dave, it's just a reset. The game just restarted. We only lost 2.5 minutes of clock on 2 drives.
There we go. I went with Washington because Heineke, dude, when he's on and he plays well, he does well. And Russell Wilson has just really struggled. And I thought maybe if Russell does a little bit better, but again, I went back and forth, but I settled on Washington. I went 255 yards, nothing over the top, because both these teams, I think, are going to try to establish the run tonight. I mean, I would think.
I would think so too. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We have a skybox, and people have questions. Before we go to the skybox, let's talk about the Val Pack.
Okay.
If you have your Val Pack code in, you're done.
Yeah, you don't have to put a new one in every single week or do that. You put that, enter your VIP Val Pack number once, and you're done.
Yep. So I have some people in here saying it's not working. I know for a fact that those people saying it's not working were in last week. You're good to go. Don't worry about it. If you play in the game, you should be good to go. And the skybox this evening, my friend. And let me triple check, just because one of my biggest nerves is that somebody already joined one and I give out the wrong one. It's home, all one word, home free 23, all one word. I'm going to show you how to type in 23, like Michael Jordan,
like Stu Grimson, Chicago Blackhawk, right?
Free 23. I'm joining that skybox right now. We'll put that up here as a banner here in a minute. But thanks for being with us tonight, guys. It's going to be a blast.
Home free 23. Join. Confirm. There I am.
Dude, Dave, I could give you 30 guesses as to what beverage I am drinking during tonight's football game.
And I wouldn't get it right?
You would never get it. So I'm just going to tell you.
I was going to say, because I'm going to pick the obvious ones. He'd be like, no, but so I don't know then.
I'm sipping on a nice, hot chamomile tea, my friend.
Ooh. I would not have guessed that.
I know. I figured. And there's no bourbon in it.
Maybe you should put a little bit of bourbon. That'll make you even sleepier, though, because alcohol is a central nervous system depressant, and that's not going to be good for you either. So I hope you can stay awake for the whole show. Dude,
I'm wide awake. The hype alone from someone getting a phone call tonight is worth it. Who did they just zoom in on? Who was that? Was that Logan Thomas?
Hey, baby Sindra, I'm sorry to hear about your uncle. It is a good name. David means beloved, and I'm sure your uncle was beloved. I'm sorry to hear about his passing. Maybe we can brighten your day and get you a mortgage tonight.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe that would help out a little bit.
And now's the time. If you have any Duke Cannon Bucks, says Father Josh, great Cyber Monday sale going on right now.
And there's also, if you have Pedos Bucks or anything like that, I got an email today or something from Pedos, like a Cyber Monday deal.
Really?
Yes, I got an email.
Also, go ahead.
I have Landon's Laughs in my hand as well for halftime. So that is coming up today. I just took it out of the wallet.
marbles. Landon's last. Somebody winning 20 up to 20 grand potentially. Up to 40 if they have a buddy.
You know, that's what's funny. I was talking with Uncle Terry before the game tonight, and we're talking about, you know, getting feedback from some people, you know, strangers about Super Squares, as well as people that we know, you know, that have seen it or whatever. And I was telling them, you know, one of the things is someone said to me, they're like, $2 million. Like, I mean, seriously, man, no one's got. I don't have a chance to win that. And I said, yeah, you're right. Your chances are probably slim and none, just like it is to win the lotto. But we give away like 70 grand a week to, like, I don't know, what is it now, 500 or 1,000 winners? Like 1,000 winners a week? What are the numbers now? I mean, it's like, so there's so many people that win prizes and buddy prizes and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you do have a really good chance to win something.
Yeah, if you go to prize details here right in the app, it's going to bring you up to our prize page.
There we go.
I was looking at the winners list earlier. I just love to scroll through that winners list, man. Look at all the winners that we have on there. It's good stuff, my friend. But here we go. Top 100 game group winners are winning prizes. If they have buddies, them as well.
So now those top 100, that's not for the week, everybody that's watching.
Per game.
That's tonight. Okay, that's tonight. Thursday night, there'll be another 100 winners. Then on Sunday, there'll be at the noon in the Midwest or 1 o'clock game here East Coast, there'll be 100. In the afternoon game, another 100. Sunday night, another 100. So that's 500. And if those 500 people all have buddies, that's another 500 prizes. So like I said, like 70 grand a week, 1,000 potential winners.
It's incredible.
Who else does it, my friend?
Michael French says, I've already won a K in November.
See?
Over there bragging on YouTube. I love to see it. Hey, Washington's driving.
September, I won a whole bunch, but we're not allowed to win. I'd get the thing and I'd be like, I won. Next day, I'm taking off. So if you do see someone in your game group and it says React Florida, where they're from, that is us, React, they're going to be taken out of your game group. Jonathan's not allowed to win. I'm not allowed to win. We play along with you for sport, and we have fun doing this. We have buddies, you know, and friends, I should say. So if one of our friends wins, we can win a buddy prize if they win. But Jonathan and I, or Frank, or Big Terry, Uncle Terry, and Luigi, all of us, if you see React Florida, that person's going to be taken out of your game group. So let me look at my game group right now and see if there's anybody else from React in there.
Thinking the same thing. I've got Tommy Kush in mind. I've got Brandon in mind. Did I lose you, Dave? We lost Dave for a second, guys. Can you all still hear me? I got the commish. Dude, I have a bunch of reacts in mind. Are you back?
I think I'm back.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but we lost you there the second you opened your game group.
Yeah, I saw you for a minute, and then I was there, and then you were gone, and then yeah, I don't really know anybody. I don't think in my game group. Roll
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
No, did you hear me before? I got like 4 people from React.
I heard the commission. I heard you say everything, but you disappeared.
Gotcha.
Your picture. Let me see some of these people. I don't know. Roll Tide, Mama Wolf, Angie Rambo 2021, Wise Guy, Vike for Life. I don't recognize a lot of these people in my game group. Interesting. So love it. New players.
Yeah, Night Owl, I don't know if you joined late or not, you only have about 2 minutes once the game starts to join. I've never seen or heard anyone with the complaint that the game was unable to be joined before. I logged in right beforehand, and that's when I did mine. I'm sorry if you did not get in tonight, my friend. By the way, I'd be very excited if we just kicked this game off with a Gibson touchdown.
Dude, that'd be cool. That'd be a good thing for you.
Be super nice, my friend.
And folks, if you are playing, is there a hype train right now? Oh, hype train is close. It says on my screen over here.
Dude, we guess because Bison Thumper just subbed for 4 months in a row, 11 total. Lance has gifted a sub to Baby Cinder. Lance, I believe, is our winner from last week. Yep, that's Lance. The same Lance. Megan resubbed for 9 months, 14 total. And Ryan Jean with the Prime for 4 months in a row, 8 total. So thank you for all the subs tonight.
Awesome.
Night Owl, nope. If the game disappears completely after the first, I believe it's 90 seconds of the game time or 2 minutes, so that nobody gets like a huge advantage.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. If somebody scores 7, on a kickoff return.
Right.
But you can hang here with us.
You can hang here with us. You can watch the game. You can wait for some jokes we're going to talk about. You can watch some fun commercials because we have some reactive experiences to do on the bottom of your screen where it says react and the number 5. There's 5 commercials hiding underneath there that if you rate it, you get 1. I told you they're going to try to run the ball. If you rate it, you get 1 point. And if you answer the question right, you get 3 more points. So there's 5 of those that are hidden there to add to your score, my friends.
Yeah, and you can join the Sunday games as early as Friday. You can join the Monday games as early as Sunday and all day Monday. There's always a game in the lobby, which has been one of the really cool things about one of the updates, this last update that we did. Tell you what, man, Frank and the whole React team always making that game better.
Yeah, 0360. Do us a favor and like if there's something you see on there, like take a screen grab or whatever it is. If something weird happened or if it gave you some weird code or whatever it might be, or if not, just go into what was that, Tim? Were you talking to me? Oh, okay. Go into the app and you can submit to us and send us a message about exactly what it was, what kind of phone you have. In the whole 9 yards, so we can see if there is something weird, because we want to make sure that it's not something that's happening to other people. It may have just been something on your end. It may have been a signal. It may have been something weird with the app. So we'd like to look into that. So thanks for doing that if you could. And I'm sorry you couldn't get in.
3rd and goal here, and Gibson was a little shaken up after that last hit.
Oh, hey, Craig, I know he can't do his reacts, but he can watch them with us and do them because we always put them on the screen right there. So he's not going to get points, but it's fun to watch the commercials and he can learn some of the answers for the future. It's always a good key to do. I introduced someone new to the game over Thanksgiving, and they started playing, and this is so funny because the first thing they said to me when they started watching the RXPs after they had registered, they go, "Man, I should take notes." And I'm like... I was like, "You're my boy."
You've been saying that.
And I've been saying that for a year and a half. I'm like, listen, get a notepad down, take notes, watch the ad twice, take notes. If you're new to playing here, and in 3 hours from now you look and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I got 82 points, and the person in front of me got 83. I lost by 1 point because I got a question wrong, and it cost you $1,000 or whatever it might be." You're gonna be really upset. So. Field goal.
Hopefully Gibson's not hurt. I don't think his knee was supposed to bend that way.
I didn't really see it. What happened?
His knee got bent. It almost looked like the guy who tackled him did it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah. If you can, let me see if I can watch this replay here.
Kind of like when that Michigan guy grabbed the Ohio State guy's ankle and tried to like twist his ankle and his leg in the end zone on Saturday.
Oh, that's fake news. You must be thinking of Mac Jones. Dude, that was ugly. Oh man, that sucks.
Hootskoot, I believe Matt Burke might be joining us. I'm not sure. I know that Mike Golick's going to join us at halftime. We might have some other special guests throughout the show today. I'm not sure if Burke is confirmed or not. Do you know, John?
I don't know if he's confirmed.
Okay.
I do know that it could get crazy tonight. Correct. How many do we have in the skybox? I'm going to do a react in a second, by the way. 184.
Awesome. And hey, Brother Rogue, Roger, Brother Rogue.
Yeah.
Og, whatever it might be. Hey, brother, again, sorry. So maybe there is something weird. He's the second person that says he was doing his predictors, and then the game started, watched the first ad before the kickoff, and then it errored out. So, Raj, if you can do the same thing, like I said, if you can take a screen grab of anything that you see, if there is something weird, or even if not, go into our app and send what kind of phone you have, when it happened, and just kind of describe it. Our tech team will get on that. It's going to be too late for tonight. I apologize. And look at it tomorrow and see if it's, a server issue, a phone issue, a connectivity issue, an app issue, whatever it might be. So if you could give us as much information as possible, we'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's cool, Tommy. A lot of people the football Hall of Fame.
Oh, Dave sounds like a robot.
Oh,
man, tonight it's just going to be one of those nights.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you a little bit, but you sound a little bit like R2D2, my friend. That actually was great.
So what I was saying is Tommy likes swing.
It's not better. Now? It's not better.
Still sucks.
Yeah, and it's your. I think it's the connection going on over there because I can see you're blurry. I look fine on StreamYard. Your connection's blurry and you're lagging. Beep boop beep bop boop. You guys getting storms out there in Florida?
No, it was cloudy. No rain or anything like that. No storms, nothing like that. Yeah, Jenny girl, it was a good weekend. What was so crazy? Jenny girl? What was so crazy about your weekend? Am I back now officially?
You're back.
Okay. Tommy Likes Wingies was saying that he stacked. He called the folks. I think it was at Duke Cannon and stacked his cards together, or his codes together for gift cards. So that's cool. And I know the Pro Football Hall of Fame did that for a lot of people that had multiple gift cards. So thanks for that information, Tommy. I did see a Duke Cannon commercial a little bit earlier that Brandon showed me off stream. Funny as hell, man.
Was it about soap in a box or something?
Yes. yes. I was like, this is hilarious. Justin Timberlake SNL skit. You ever seen that one?
Yeah. You actually kind of sound like him tonight, dude. A little auto tune.
A little bit.
You could sing it. Brisket, isn't that Bloody Knuckles hand cream awesome? Dude, Dave, it sounds like what you're saying is the people over there at Duke Cannon are giving real thick customer service there, my friend.
Yes, they are, my friend. It is thick.
Russell Wilson has never had a losing season in Seattle. I had no idea.
Yes, this may be the first year. And from what I read earlier today, Russell Wilson was saying, hey, we're going to win 7 in a row.
Look at Lockett, go!
Look at this! Lockett!
Get in the end zone, bro!
Oh.
That was it. I need Lockett to get me like 50 fantasy points as well against.
Just looking at that. You got 7 from Lockett right now. I guess you have a chance. You never know. You need like 30 more points, my friend.
Dude, he's wide open, man.
Wow.
Go right back to him, right? Let him finish it off. He's looking his way. There he is.
Oh, wow. That was just a terrible throw. Like I was saying, Russell Wilson said, I feel the best I have ever felt. And we're going to win 7 games in a row and everything and stuff. So, like I said, it was really hard for me to pick the Redskins. But I went back and forth. And I don't know. It'll be a good game.
I'm gonna do the people in the chat, our Super Squares fam over here, a little favor.
All right, what's that?
I'm gonna just teach them a little trick for tonight and for the rest of these Monday nights, right after this play here by Russell.
Okay. There's the running game.
So if you go lobby, you'll see this beautiful little menu button at the top left. And then you'll just click Valpak VIPs. And then you'll say learn more. Let's learn more. Let's see what happens.
Well, I'll learn.
And then you can scroll down and you'll notice some of the rules and you'll see a video about it and you'll see a game piece and you can kind of look at all this and you'll see become a Valpak VIP. Here's how for new people. And then you'll scroll down and see, oh, Seattle, Washington. Is that tonight's game, Dave?
Oh, yeah, that is, John. It's tonight.
There it is. You get 2.6 million cash and prizes up for grabs. Rate your favorite ads. Oh, here at the top. Tonight's Valpak VIP sponsor, Ice Shaker.
Ah, yes. John, you do know that the ice shaker can keep ice for more than 30 hours, right?
Dude, I did. And it's an incredible invention. It's changed lives.
It has. And it's easy to clean, doesn't sweat, and that stainless steel inside does not absorb odors.
I tell you what, you know how I know that too? Because this is the third day in a row I'm drinking water out of mine.
There you go. So it's important to know that, John, why that tonight's Valpak VIP sponsor is Ice Shaker. Why is that important to someone?
Because if you have a perfect square in the beginning of the third quarter, at halftime, when you get your new square in the third quarter and yours is perfect, you're entered in to a drawing. And you have an opportunity to be drawn and called by Mike Golick himself, the man, the myth, the legend, at halftime, during halftime. And if you answer that phone, he's going to ask you a question. He's going to ask you who the sponsor is tonight. Who's the Valpak VIP sponsor? And that first question, I just gave you the answer to.
Aha.
It's right there. Ice Shaker. Boom. You're one of two with an opportunity to win up to 20 grand. The next question is going to be an ad. They're going to show an ad, and you're going to have to answer that correctly. I can't give you that one, but make sure you pay attention.
And just to let you know, if you watched our show last week and you saw this happen live on our stream, someone did win their mortgage paid for all of next year. It was a different question and different answers than you have seen in the past. I don't know if tonight's going to be the same, if it's going to be different. But Frank, Big Money Frank, is the one that wrote the question for last week. So if you do happen to get chosen, don't be like, oh, I know that answer right away because I've seen it. No, watch the ad again. We'll play it for you on stream. We can play it for you a second time if you want to make sure that it's good. We're going to give you all the multiple choice answers so you can see them and make the right choice. Don't make the quick choice because it could be a different question and a different set of answers.
By the way, Bourbon Drinker totally has the guy who just scored a touchdown.
Is he playing against you?
Yeah, it's his last guy.
Sorry, bro. You're done.
That's it right there, but that's okay. We're still going for the Monopoly, my friend.
No, he doesn't have him.
Does he not?
No, he's got Thomas. He doesn't have him. He's got the tight end for Washington.
Bro, he benched him. He put Thomas in instead. Last minute.
No, he doesn't even have the guy that just scored the touchdown on his whole team.
Dude, then he dropped him.
He must have dropped him. He's not on his team, bro.
You gotta trust me, bro. He totally had him in.
He doesn't have
Thomas
everyone
has 1.5.
He's not on his team.
Bourbon Drinker's throwing the game.
Nah, not with 44 points from Leonard Fournette. He's not throwing the game.
Dude, I just need 30 more points from Lockett.
It can happen, dude.
It really could.
It could.
This game turns into a little bit of a shootout there, huh?
My friend. So I was just looking at that. I see your tight end. We talked about that yesterday from Jacksonville is on the IR. A lot of injury news today. Christian McCaffrey done for the year. What a couple of horrible years he's had, man. Start off the season, great game, boom, injury, gone. Get back a little bit, boom, injury, gone. And so he's gone for the year. Dalvin Cook yesterday, torn labrum, separated shoulder, I think, and torn labrum.
Yeah,
he's out for several weeks. A lot of big key injuries yesterday. Look at that guy.
Ooh.
He was moving.
And there's a lot of news coming out of college football again, my friend.
That's what I've heard. I heard a lot of coaching news coming out.
Number one trending in the world on Twitter right now is that Brian Kelly is being aggressively pursued by LSU, and it sounds like he's going to take the job.
Wow.
That would be absolutely crazy. And then you have to wonder. Now, I'm pretty sure I can speak for many Notre Dame fan friends of mine that they don't want Urban Meyer there.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
They might go for him.
Really? Ugh.
He signed? Is it official?
Who, Kelly did?
Someone said he signed. I didn't hear that part. He's taking the job.
I just went to my Twitter, and I don't even see – I see the Seahawks in Washington, Laura Logan, You Are the Gift, Jim Harbaugh, COVID-19 news and updates. That's what I see as trending on Twitter. I don't see anything about Notre Dame, Kelly, LSU, nothing.
Yeah, it is official.
Wow. Let me go here. Under college football, NCAA football.
Dude, that's crazy.
LSU to hire Notre Dame, Kelly. Breaking news.
How bad is LSU going to be?
How overrated is LSU going to be?
I mean, they might be. Seriously, I just don't think that's a great fit. I think Brian Kelly coached Notre Dame up with less talent than what LSU can recruit often. That's going to be a tough go for him.
Now here's listen to this headline. I did not know this. I would never have guessed this. Longtime Notre Dame coach takes storied career to SEC. Kelly in 2021 became the winningest head coach in Notre Dame football history. I would not have guessed that.
No,
the winningest coach in Notre Dame football history.
Oh, I think I remember hearing that news recently.
Wow.
So I just wonder who Notre Dame goes for.
Let me see. Did I get a partial? Did I get anything?
Dude, I think I need to go coach Notre Dame.
Dude, do it, man. I'll write a letter of recommendation for you if you need one, bro.
Thanks, dude. I told you I'm in a video with the football team coming up soon.
There you go.
Maybe that's my foot in the door. Night Owl, dude, I got 2 people saying I could go coach them. Dude, you know what I'm doing if I'm Notre Dame, and I'm not kidding, and you're gonna laugh.
Is what?
And everybody in the chat is gonna roast me. I don't care.
John, hey, before you say this, just think about it again. If you've already put out those 2 disclaimers, should you really even go there? I'm not sure what you're even going to say.
Yeah, because sometimes I know I'm right in these situations, and I know how people are going to react.
Okay, so what are you going to tell us?
The best case scenario for Notre Dame, and I mean like realistic, right? They're not stealing away, Sean McVay from the Rams or Kingsbury from Arizona. Oh, nice catch.
I thought that his arm got hit and that ball went up in the air.
Same. Dude.
I wonder if it did and somehow got deflected forward.
Go get Matt Nagy. Go get him, dude. He'll be close to where he lives already. He'll be worshipped there. I think that would be a great fit for Matt Nagy.
Huh. I don't know, man.
Night Owl is a Notre Dame fan says, hell no. I'm serious. Nagy has got a bad rep. It's not easy to coach in Chicago, and he inherited Mitch Trubisky. Or drafted him, whichever you want to say.
Mitch.
I will tell you the greatest statistical quarterback in Bears history, Mitch Trubisky, by the way.
There you go.
Matt Nagy, who took the Bears to 2 playoffs, including was it an 11-win season or a 12-win season?
I think 11. I'm not 100% sure.
It was between 10 and 12 one year. I'm typing it. I'm tweeting it.
Oh, good golly.
Nagy to Notre Dame, book it.
And then who do the Bears get?
Dude, here's the thing with the Bears, bro. And this is the trouble the Bears are in. And this is where you just feel bad for teams like the Bears right now who have to hire a GM, right? Because everyone knows they're going to get rid of Pace. If they get rid of Nagy, they're getting rid of Pace, right?
Yeah.
But that GM search, bro, is so much more difficult and long, right, than a head coaching search. And now that the NFL changed their rules where you can interview coaches right away, including coaches that are on other teams, Bears will have every opportunity to fire Nagy and go get whoever they want. Pick the top of the litter, right?
I read today. I read Byron Leftwich's name today.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting. The offensive coordinator from Tampa, former Jacksonville Jaguar great, Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, dude, I love him.
But the thing is, I mean, Matt Nagy was brought in off of a coaching staff with a high-powered offense to bring an offense to Chicago. And, I mean, you already brought in an offensive guy. I mean, so I don't know. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
But you know what I mean, though? They can't fire Pace now and go through hire a new GM. I mean, maybe they could over the next few weeks. But man, if that does suck for them because they're going to have to hire both.
Yep. And
if you want a good relationship with that GM coach, you want the GM to have a say and who the coach is going to be. Unlike what the Lions did with Bob Quinn, they hired him and they made him keep Caldwell.
Oh wow!
You got to catch that ball.
Well, it was kind of I think he probably should have caught that ball, but I mean, he was going up. Let's watch the replay. Because it looked like he kind of had his legs taken out underneath him. Let me see. Yeah, kind of. And he's twisting back in the opposite direction to go around and try to get that ball with the. Yeah, it's not. He couldn't have caught that ball. It looked a lot different on the first go around. Like it hit him in the hands and he kind of dropped it. But that wasn't really catchable. It was a little bit over his head.
Night Owl, in what world does Kingsbury want to leave arguably the best team in the NFC when he's going to be able to get he's going to become the highest paid coach in the NFL next year? Unless Notre Dame can match that, which maybe they can. Dude, Matt Nagy. I need somebody. Can anyone in the chat edit Matt Nagy in a Notre Dame polo so I can tweet that, please? Anyone know how to do that?
I see people do that all the time, man. When someone gets in, they just swap the image in there with the jersey or the shoulder pads or whatever.
I just need someone to send me a DM on Twitter. Give me a picture of Matt Nagy looking joyful with Notre Dame gear on. They haven't extended him, but they're going to Night Owl. They're not going to not extend him. And so he's got all the leverage in the world. He's going to be wildly paid. This is fun. I love the coaching carousel season, man. But this is kind of like nothing else this year in college.
We'll see. It's going to be very interesting. Hey, John, I'm going to do a reaction. I haven't done one yet.
Great idea. I got lacrosse. I have a feeling you did too.
Oh, I got light beer.
Dang it.
Frosty Bev.
Skeeter, Matt Millen, although a great man and an awesome football player, was the worst GM in the history of sports. And I mean the history of sports. And I'm counting the XFL in there. I need someone in chat to just be a hero. Couple questions for Big Money Frank. Not appropriate for the chat. How do I reach out, says Bison Thumper?
I guess you could send an email.
Yeah, if you actually go to, let me go to react.net. You can go to react.net. Go to contact and fill that out. React.net contact in your how can we help portion, Bison, say that it's Bison Thumper, right? Everybody at React knows you. Oh, there you go. Or just email info@react.net.
See? Hey, a Big Money Frank just walked in, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, Big Money Frank?
Yes.
Big money, big money.
I think he's got $20,000 in a bag with him. Pay someone's mortgage.
Dude, hopefully he's got security.
He does. He said there's a Brinks truck out front. Let's go, Brandon in the house. Let's go, Big Money Frank in the house. Uncle Terry's here. Yep. Megan and Tim. Full house tonight. And Jonathan, that 46 over-unders looking a little abysmal right now.
See, that's one way to look at it, my friend. How many points have been scored this quarter, my friend?
0.
And how many in the first?
10.
So if we repeat that, but add just about 7 in one of those quarters, we're fine.
Well, if Pete and Repeat were in a boat and
Then
Pete
what?
fell out, who would be left?
Repeat.
If Pete and Repeat were in a boat and Pete fell out, who's left?
I'm telling you, dude, it's repeat. The first time you got me with that was amazing. We need Russell to do one of those things where he just scrambles and then chucks it up to a wide open locket.
That'd be cool. And I was looking at this, and I don't think I got a partial square. Nope, I did not. And who's leading my game group? It looks like Kern 2244 from Montana. Green Bay Girl in second place in my game group, followed by the Candyman. And in our Skybox, over 200 players in the Skybox. And those of you that are new and joining us tonight and you're in that Skybox, just so you understand, the Skybox is something above and beyond as a bonus that we do. Fourth down, he did not get it. That we do for our viewers here that we call the fam. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or Twitch, we have that private Skybox and we have some bonus prizes that are in that Skybox just for you guys. Those don't count if you have a friend or a buddy prize. Those are just private Skybox prizes. The rest of the game group you're in and that you're playing in right now, you're playing against those 25 people in your game group, or 24 others, I should say, and then again against everybody else in the country. So you can win there, and you can also win in the Skybox, or you can win in both too. It's really cool.
That is really cool.
Another punt. Nice punt. I'm going to do reaction right now. I got the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which brings me to something funny after this commercial.
The Hall of Fame shop. Where else would you rather be?
Mortgage rates are starting to move up. Hello, what are you waiting for?
Randy Moss shop's there.
In a low refi rate with guaranteed rate. This may be your last chance.
Dude, I'm telling you, Kellen Moore would be a nice pickup for Notre Dame.
Call 877-77 low rate.
I gave it 3 stars.
Nice, bro.
Okay. So I got 4 points. Now, it's all going to tie back into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Stay with me here. So I'm looking online today, and I'm looking at some NFL news and stories, and I see that Baker Mayfield got roasted again by Kareem Hunt's dad. This time.
Wait, what?
Yes. If you go back, if you're following, a few weeks ago, Odell Beckham Jr.'s dad put up a whole video and roasted Mayfield and was circling guys, and my son's open here, and you're not throwing to him and all this BS, even though his son was the most targeted receiver on the team to that point, but couldn't catch the ball. But I digress. So today, Kareem Hunt's dad rips into Baker Mayfield. And he says, I'm not like Odell Beckham's dad. I'm not posting clips of of Mayfield at this point. He said, I'm getting people on my Facebook page saying that I'm being like Odell Beckham Jr.'s daddy, and I'm not. So he's like, I got to speak. I got a right to speak. I ain't posting no videos. Have a good day. Go Browns, hopefully.
Yikes.
So, like, Mayfield's just getting roasted from all angles. So, this happens today as well. It's Cyber Monday, right? Is that today?
That's
Cyber
today.
Monday. So I'm like, how many times have I seen that Pro Football Hall of Fame /store? And I'm like, let me see if there's any like cyber specials. And I've got I won a Buddy Prize. I've got a Hall of Fame gift code. So I pop in there and I want you to do it right now. Anybody that's watching right now, go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame store, profootballhof.com /store, if you don't remember the commercials. And what's the first thing you see?
The first thing you see
Is what?
Baker Mayfield jersey.
A Baker Mayfield jersey. I started laughing. As soon as I pop it up, I see that right there, and I'm like, that's golden. I don't know if it was just a coincidence it happened to be up there, but after the game and people are roasting him and players' dads and should Baker Mayfield be benched and all this stuff, and then his jersey is right on the front page. Love it.
That is pretty great. It wasn't as bad, though. He basically just said he's hurt.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you could see him. He's a lot limping around or, whatever. Yeah. Oh, Deebo Samuel is going to miss 1 to 2 weeks with a strained groin. I'm telling you, there's a lot of injuries yesterday. I just saw that one right now.
And officially just now from Adam Schefter, all you Vikings fans. Vikings running back Dalvin Cook is expected to miss at least the next 2 games, Sunday at Detroit and the following Thursday against Pittsburgh, with the hope that he can return the next week for the Monday night, December 20th game at Chicago, my friend.
That is going to be a game for the ages, my friend, as the Bears are actually in the playoff hunt. Yes, I'm telling you, at some point tonight, they're going to show the NFC graphic with the division leaders, the wild cards, and then they'll have in the hunt. And way down in the bottom at like 4 and 7, you're going to actually see that Chicago Bear symbol that they are in the hunt. Now, it might be like hunting with Dick Cheney. I'm not sure, but I mean, they are in the hunt.
Dude, you know who'd be a great fit at Notre Dame?
Who's that?
John Gruden.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Apparently, everyone is saying on Twitter that it is Urban Meyer's dream job.
Well, that'd give me 2 reasons to dislike Notre Dame then.
Yeah, I just don't see them doing that. I really don't see them doing that
I
as
don't
a
see it
university, especially after the latest.
Well, then again, I mean, I wouldn't. Well, I don't want to get into like politics and things.
I
In
feel
Notre
like
Dame.
I should agree, though. I think Miami would do it, but probably not Notre Dame anymore.
Yeah.
People are saying Minnesota 7th seed at 8 and 9. That's going to be tough, man. In my opinion, right now, they're the biggest disappointment of the season because I've watched every Minnesota game, and they have way more talent than they're showing. They're just not able to put the points up when they need to. Kirk Cousins is like doing okay sometimes and has flashes, but then it's just way too many 3 and outs. It's weird. It's been a weird year watching them.
Yeah, I like them in preseason. I mean, now again, they're 1 game under 500. I mean, it's not horrible, but yeah, definitely not where I thought they would be. But there's still a lot of season left, my friend.
Man, would you say it's fair to say that Brian Kelly did the Irish goodbye to Notre Dame?
Possibly. Possibly.
Dude, Jason Garrett. I do my favorite pick other than Nagy would be Kellen Moore. I love Kellen Moore. He was a QB over at Boise State, played backup for the Lions. Really good offensive mind, just didn't have the skill to be in the
Look at
NFL.
Heineke, dude.
I think he's amazing.
Did you just see him get out of that sack? I thought for sure he was done, and he just kind of like did like a little squat and just popped back up and started running. Wow. Whoop.
I like watching him play, dude.
I mean, that kid just gets thrown into the fire last year, into the playoffs with a brutal Washington team that was under 500, and they almost beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, that kid comes out of nowhere. Then they go, okay, we're going to get a real quarterback, and they bring in Fitzmagic, and his hip gets hurt, and he's out, and here comes this kid again, thrown to the wolves. And it's a great story. And like we talked about early in the game, when he's on, he's on. When he struggles, he struggles. And tonight, I don't see hey, he's really on. So I wonder how this, and I did pick, I think, 255 yards for Washington, but the defensive battle is the last thing we thought we would see tonight. With as bad as both of these teams' defenses are.
Yeah, this is kind of a crazy game so far. Yeah, what's the passing yards at right now? Seattle has it at 85.
See, there you go.
Vikes 84. It's ice shaker, my friend.
Russell Wilson, 5 of 7 for 85 yards in the touchdown. 151 quarterback rating, not bad. Heineke, 11 of 15 for 63 yards. And no touchdowns, no interceptions, just a field goal right there for Washington right now.
Kimberly, I'm saying, yeah, I agree. Kimberly, I'm saying no shot. I better tweet that too. Better get my takes out there.
I do have an announcement, John. I haven't shared this with even you yet. I'll share with the fam. We may have a special guest in studio briefly on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah, we have a game Thursday night. I haven't even looked yet. I don't know what it is, but we may have a special guest in studio on Thursday night.
Is it going to be exciting?
I think it's going to be exciting because a lot of times at halftime, I just have to pull these things out of my wallet and I have to read them. But why not get it from the horse's mouth?
Dude, no way. How much did you have to pay to make that happen?
I'm telling you, there's a good chance it's going to happen because, like I said, that last practice kickball family game was supposed to be Wednesday. They bumped it to Thursday. Girls got volleyball like all over the county in different directions. I got to take him to baseball. I got to be there and play kickball and everything and stuff, and then come straight here to the studio. He's got to come with me, man.
That's awesome.
So he's gonna make a guest appearance. I think maybe tell a joke or two on Thursday.
Here's the problem. The problem with that is that everyone's going to want him back every time.
Probably, but that can't happen.
Landon IRL. He drops back quite a ways there on that pass. T-Rock says, is it Aaron Andrews like you promised, 80s Dave?
No, I said one of these days, if she's down here, if I run into her, we'll see if we can get her in here. But no, it's not Aaron Andrews. Just my kid. He is my favorite son, though. I mean, so I owe it to him to bring it in, right? Let him tell a joke or two.
Of course.
He's my only son. I mean, but don't tell him that.
Dude, Tim Tebow to Notre Dame? That'd be sick.
Or Tim Tebow in studio. Was that what you said? If the Bears do get rid of Nagy and Pace, There is one thing they can do if they want to win. There's one person that they can bring in.
Okay.
That is obvious. That there should be no question. It's not even like there's a second in line. Oh, what a hit. Oh, interception.
Wow.
Wow. I thought the other Washington receiver was going to dive over and get that until he came and snagged it. What a neat play. But that receiver just got labeled. Boom. Oh. Bam. Nice hit. Beautiful timing. So, yes, there was one person the Bears could bring in, my friend. D-Boy Rock has it, my friend. Coach.
Oh, there you go.
Ditka, my friend. The Chicago Bears would like to announce their new head coach, Mike Ditka.
Coach. Maybe you could put a call in.
I think he lives down in Naples or part-time or some of the time. So that maybe, I think Burke's friends with him. Maybe I can have Burke give him a call. You know, my kids have seen that Taco Bell commercial several times, and they go, Dad, I just don't get it. Did you have the same commercial that just ran?
No.
There was these like weird like people like dressed up with like some kind of like costumes and horns and stuff and all that, and then they like go the other direction, and like one of them goes to Taco Bell and gets some kind of burrito-y thing or something.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that a bunch.
My kids are like, Dad, I don't get it, and I'm like, I don't either. I don't know. They're looking to me to explain it to them, and I'm not sure what that is. Do you know what that is?
No, I really don't.
I didn't know if it was some kind of. I learned things from you, Jonathan. I learned like about like emo music and stuff like that. I learned about, like all these different like younger generation things. I thought maybe that was like something I didn't know about, but
yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
All right.
They hear the bell, go to Taco Bell. I don't get it.
Hear the bell. There's not really a Taco Bell, though, is there? Like a Liberty Bell, kind of like a Taco Bell. They used to have maybe the bell that like rang like years and years and years ago. I don't know. Brisket, there you go. They were going to make a personal connection with each other, but the taco was just more important. Hey, a lot of times, man, I'm not going to disagree.
That's right.
That steak soft taco with the lime sauce on it, or oh man, chalupa, gordita. They just find weird names and make them into sandwiches at Taco Bell. Is a taco a sandwich though?
Yes, a taco's a sandwich, so is a hot dog.
All right.
Russell Wilson, that's how
Russell. Lock it.
Hey, dude, let's get there.
Dude, if he could have just caught it in stride and gone 50 more yards, that'd
be crazy.
95-yard touchdown pass.
How does Lockett do this? Him and Russell just have the connection, dude. He didn't even go up and get it. Dude, Dave, you ready for this?
I'm ready, dude.
You got to check Twitter, bro.
Oh, hold on, let me go. Let me go there. He fumbled. He just fumbled. Washington has the ball.
Oh my gosh.
I see a lot of people have retweeted my tweet and liked my tweet and all that stuff about when someone winning their mortgage tonight. Is there something? Let me see. Did you post something? Let me go. 20.
I'm posting right.
I saw the coaches for Notre Dame.
Just now tweeted.
All right. Did you do that?
No, I did. I texted my buddy Father Dan Pavacci. He's really good at that stuff. I just said, hey, man, you put a Notre Dame hat on him.
That's hilarious.
Everybody go smash that retweet button on Super Squares. The Super Squares HQ just tweeted about the halftime show. Get people into the stream. When you're done tweeting that, smash the retweet of Matt Nagy and a Notre Dame visor.
That's funny.
Dude, the internet. This is where the internet can just be a blast.
Do I need to quote it or just retweet it?
You can quote it if you want to say something about it, or just retweet it if you want the people to see the picture. It's up to you. Really, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Okay. It's cosplay. They're both dressed up as the same character. He, she went to make a connection and then hit the shield on the garbage can that made the same sound as TB, which made him her redirect priorities that okay. Okay, so it really isn't that complicated.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was missing something too.
So they hit the shield that makes the same sound as the ding, ding, like the Taco Bell run for the border.
And then they forget they don't have interest in each other anymore. Now they have interest in just going to eat.
There's a lot of good jokes in there. I'm just gonna leave them all alone though. It's a family show.
This is great, dude. I heard the Pope. Someone says I heard the Pope is negotiating for Nick Saban on behalf of Notre Dame.
Well, you were wondering if Gibson was okay. He just caught that pass, bro, and
that's good news.
Got a first down, so that's good news.
So we're still alive, but barely with the over so far.
Yeah,
we've seen crazier things. Oh, they just showed the old lineman's ankle snap.
Oh, Gibson went nowhere.
We way overthought that commercial. We did.
I wonder if Frank got his new pizza oven. Oh, so here's something interesting. Our conversation last night about the pizza oven, right? Remember all that?
No.
Okay, we're talking about
of course,
pizzas, and it's Frank said something about, or Terry, Frank made us take it and make it and bring it back, and Frank came in and
tell me you're eating pizza tonight.
Yeah, so he's sitting here and he's going through and we're talking about those like pizza things that are 900 degrees and looking on the thing and it's got like the big stack out of it. And I was saying you can't use that in your house, dude. You have to put it outside on a patio, whatever. Oh, that whole pizza conversation.
Yeah.
So I get up at 0 dark early today. I drive one kid to school in the dark. I come home, get the other two. I drive them to school as the sun's coming up. I get back home. I come inside, get a cup of coffee, walk over and talk to my wife a little bit. She's in her office working there. And I'm, a little bit about the show last night and stuff and pizzas. And I brought up the pizza thing or whatever. And I'm like, man, they make these like super sophisticated things. I don't even know where you'd like really put it kind of and all this stuff. And less than 5 minutes later, dude, I walk over, I sit down and get a donut and I open up my phone and I click to Facebook. And the first thing I scroll and see, there's an ad for a pizza oven.
Dude, always listening.
Dude, I didn't put anything in my computer, nothing into my phone, didn't search. Dude, hold on a minute. I just opened it up right now, and here's another one. Oni, Black Friday. What is it, Uni? Oh, okay. Is that what we talked about last night?
It is.
Okay. So here's the whole Uni. Here's another different Uni pizza thing. So it's happened twice today. And so I was thinking maybe we're in the same building, on the same Wi-Fi through our phones, and it somehow traces and sees where Frank went and it all connects it all? Or is it just like my phone's listening to everything? Which is it?
All of it. Your phone is 100% listening, dude. What's that movie with the monsters? Is it Monsters Inc? Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. That's your phone all the time.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, oh man. I've seen like freaky stuff like that, but I'm like, I know I didn't search it, look at it, do nothing. And that's popped up on my phone now twice today.
I'm telling you, dude.
You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm just going to like walk near my wife's phone and I'm going to start like saying things into it that I want like for Christmas or something. And then maybe when she turns her phone on and pulls out something to like pop in there and give her an idea. I don't know.
Dude, that's brilliant. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is crazy. There's 2 minutes left until halftime. We're about ready to make a phone call.
My friends.
While we wait for this next play, I'm doing a reaction real quick.
I'll do one too.
I got the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame shop. Where else would
Russ, would you rather be?
We see you now, Night Owl.
Store just like Hall of Famers do for exclusive Hall of Fame.
I got a guaranteed rate. Someone's going to get a mortgage.
There's no admission to come and shop. The holiday season is right around the corner, and you can make your family and friends Hall of Famers. With all 32 teams in the store, there's something for all football fans. Come shop the Hall of Fame store or visit profootballhof.com/store.
Got it.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, Night Owl. I think that makes a lot of sense. This game has just been crazy.
Crazy bad?
Yeah, look at that. Another sack. I mean, it's been like you got some big plays. It's more fun than yesterday. Or maybe that's just the hype. So can we assume that Brian Kelly made $250 million in this contract? Because he said, I think Mike Tomlin put it best last week. I'm not leaving Notre Dame unless the fairy godmother drops $250 million in my lap. And then he's leaving 8 days later.
He said that?
Yeah. That's what Mike Tomlin said. Mike Tomlin said, I'm not leaving Pittsburgh unless, I think he said, the fairy godmother or someone, drops $250 million in my lap. Then we'll talk or whatever as a joke. And Brian Kelly quoted Tomlin.
That's
and he 8
hilarious.
days later left.
That's hysterical. So pretty much what every college football coach says is fake news.
Fake news. Dude, Tundra Walker, you're a legend. That was not a good throw. Objectively, my friend. Oh, flag on the play.
Flag.
Everybody's just ready for halftime. So we can look at the square, see what we have in the third quarter. Right now, the perfect square is minute 27, so plenty of time for that to change. And remember, you're not looking for this square, you're looking for the third quarter square. So once that, we'll do Landon's last while we wait for the close. And then it closes, and we'll kind of talk about who has what. Look at the skybox. Have fun with it. And then we've got everybody at React TV is going to handle the production. So Dave and I, we just get to hang out, celebrate, interview.
There we go.
We're living the life, dude.
Big money, big money.
It is big money. Yeah, I just got a new follower on the Twitter, dude. I'm up to
Nice.
182. I'm breaking 200 by the end of the year.
Dude, if you sound like a robot one more time, if that happens during halftime, I'm driving to Tampa.
Dude, come on down.
Me too, CJ.
Do you ever watch Chappelle's show?
I don't. I've seen a lot of his comedy stuff, but I have not watched the old Chappelle show.
Oh, the old show is hilarious, dude.
I've seen a few. I know some of his characters, right?
Yeah, and then but there's always like whenever there's like a club scene or some kind of thing, whatever. Like there's like this one dude that just always comes in like doing the robot, just randomly, like all the time. Another flag. Hey, I do want to let you know that tomorrow is the last day of November. Now, who in the chat as part of the fam can tell us that they have done their 25 push-ups every day, or even like if they skipped a day, made up 25 the next day, and did 25 push-ups for every day in the month of November. Anyone? Did anyone join us in doing that?
I told you I missed a couple days there on Thanksgiving and Friday,
Right.
but I'm back on track today.
Did you make them back up though?
No, but I'm back on track today.
Okay. That's all right. No, thanks for the honesty. I appreciate that.
Go deep just for fun, man. Get the ball
There
to the
we
1
go.
yard line. Get the ball to the 1 yard line. Let Gibson run in there for one, huh?
Another flag. And Washington's got to be getting close to taking back over the passing. Roughing the passer. So Heineke's up to 110 yards. Yeah, he's closing in on Russell Wilson. My friend. That's come on. Man, that's ticky tack in my book.
They're at least they're being consistent this year with how tiki tack they're going to call it. Rich Rules wants a Washington field goal for the perfect. Remember, Rich, you want the perfect so that you can, get more points and win tonight. But you want a perfect next quarter in the beginning of the third for the phone call, my friend. I think it's Gibson time, Dave. That's not Gibson. That's McKissick.
Nope. I see some people didn't shave in November. Billy said he didn't date in November. Jamie says that all she pushed up was her fork and green bean casserole into her mouth. So not a lot of people.
Imagine all the people.
Hey, you know what? Jamie's just said also she still wants to see the yo-yo. I think we talked about a yo-yo a few weeks ago. On Thursday night, as part of our entertainment, I don't know if he'll be here past halftime, if Landon will be here, but if he does get in, I'll have him bring the yo-yo because in like a short 2 weeks, he's just become like a master. It's crazy. So I'll see if we can bring a yo-yo or two in on Thursday.
I used to be so into yo-yos, man.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Big Money Frank.
Hey, guys.
Big money, big money.
What's up, Frank? How we doing?
Oh, just getting ready.
We got a minute left till halftime.
Got the Brinks truck. Bring it up a little further. Right there. That's good.
Frank, are you just excited or do you get nervous?
I was more nervous last week. This week, because I was nervous at how everything was going to work. But, Golik's such a pro and you're such a pro and our guest's going to be such a pro that I don't feel as stressed out. Oh.
Touchdown, Washington.
That's a J.D. McKissick one, bro. Who saw that coming?
Dude, McKissick's been playing pretty much just as much as Gibson, man, splitting back there.
What I really like about this contest here is usually when you get the square at the beginning of the quarter, you don't really have any excitement. Like, you don't know. You got to wait for things to happen. But, like, right now, before the next square comes up, you know what number you want, right?
Yep.
Like, it looks like it's going to be – what's the square after they get this? It's going to be 070. Looks like square B.
Yeah, it's going to go to B.
Super square B. Like, you're going to be hoping like B, B, B. Oh,
block that kick.
B. Oh, my God.
Dude, go. Take it all the way.
Oh, my
Big
God.
fella.
Whoa, look at
Give
this.
it to Neil.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
I haven't seen that in forever.
It's not going to be B.
It's
It is not.
That's
It's
a long
actually
time.
going to be V.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. How about that? 9-9.
9-0, right?
Who needed that?
No, it'd be 9-9.
But don't
That'll
they
be
get-
9-9.
they get a point after, right?
No. They missed the point after. It
But
got,
they got a touchdown.
They get a safety.
yeah, they get 2 points. They had 7. They got 2 points, 9, and that would have been 10 right there, but it didn't go. So it's 9-9.
I'm checking the skybox to see if anybody just got wildly lucky.
Points.
Oh, my
Danny
God.
G.
If it was a field goal, different story. But an
Oh.
extra point, you get 2 points.
Dude, Danny G has V. Now, obviously, this is not for the Valpipe. This is just for now. Metal Mama just got a perfect because of that.
Yeah, but
Wow.
that doesn't count. You want –
It counts in this game,
It counts for the
That's
game.
true, that's
Yeah.
true, that's
Yep.
for
Yep.
sure.
right? Ripper 374 from Largo.
That's crazy.
That's a reverse 2-point conversion.
That's enough.
9-9. I got a partial out of that one. Help me out. Give me
You know
some
who
more.
else has V?
Who?
Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Look at that.
Well, you want a V again?
Can you call me Frank? Could you
I'll call you Brandon. So I'm going to get back. Does it look like it's going to be V?
It looks like it, but there's still 58 seconds left
You never
and one timeout. So I don't know. There's time left, my friend.
Wow.
Yeah, 56 seconds. And all of a sudden, this game got kind of fun. Isn't that wild? You get a chance to go up 10-7, and then it's 9-9.
Yep.
Nice job, Jenny girl.
Uh-oh.
Kicker?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that ain't good. He'll be fine. It was just a lot of action in a row. He's kind of quick.
Oh, he fell. He fell.
Ooh.
I'll be back at the half.
That's what Arnold Schwarzenegger said.
I'll
He'd
be
be back.
back.
Tommy Likes Wingies is hoping for a field goal. And Rich Rules is hoping for a spiral ham. And Rich, I'm telling you, bro, man, I'm with you, man. Like that the spiral honey baked ham, spiral sliced. Oh, man, it's so good.
Just stop. Make me hungry. No more food talk tonight, dude.
Dude, I got on the scale. Before I came in tonight. I was like, man, all that weight that I'd lost the previous couple of weeks is gained back through like Thanksgiving in the last few days.
That'll happen.
Yep. But I'm still doing the push-ups though, man.
Good.
Just a little extra weight to push.
How about a deep bound to lock it?
That'd be cool. Plenty of time left. Still a timeout. Don't understand really the handoff right there. Why? No, Russell, he's not even close to a first down.
Not even close.
What are you doing, Russell? And the clock's ticking, bro. 35, 30. That's still halftime, Russell. That's still halftime. 20.
We got a robot on our hands. It's just getting it out now so it doesn't happen during halftime. Check.
I got you. You got
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I got you back.
All right. 20 seconds left. 4th and 1. Why is the clock stopped? Are they measuring? No one called the timeout, did they?
Dude, looks like maybe Washington called timeout. They're going to go for it here, though.
Yeah, Washington called timeout then, I guess, maybe. I don't know why they would.
Just why are you going for it? I mean, maybe because Washington's kicker's hurt. That'd be next level troll. They know they can't kick a field goal, so they're just going to go for it here from their own 40. That's brutal, man. NFL's a brutal business.
Yep. Look how far off he's playing right there. Quick pop right out to the left side. There's your 2 yards. Hike, throw. Don't draw him off sides. You're not going to, oh, they're going to punt.
Come on.
Man, oh, man.
Megan, what's a therapy ball?
That's the lacrosse balls.
It's like a massage ball, therapy ball. Roll around on it.
Put it on the small of your back and kind of roll around in your back a little bit.
Dude, every time I do that, that hurts.
Oh,
The best thing for the back, though, is a Theracane.
that sounds like some cream.
Theracane, it's an actual cane.
Oh, it's a
Put it
cane.
Over your shoulder and use the leverage
Oh, I've got one of those. And my son said the other day, he goes, Dad, what is that? Because I took a pair of pants off the hook of my thing, and I'm like, dude, they gave me that when I went to Korea. Like, it was real wood. I mean, it's like a real wooden one or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I kind of pull it on my back and like pull it into like a knot, and it helps out. So I got one. I didn't know what it was called, the Theracane.
Yeah, well, that's what the name brand.
Yeah.
Like therapy canes.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So 16 seconds left, and here's what's going to happen at halftime, everybody. The first thing that's going to happen is your app is going to do the same old thing, and you're going to get all your points, and you're going to get everything done for the first half. Then when it goes, and you square up and get a new square, if that square happens to match, and it's a perfect square, you get thrown into the list. If you are a VIP Valpak person, then you get to the top of that list, and you might get a phone call.
Sounds simple enough.
It sounds simple enough.
A little nerve-wracking, maybe.
It's the big V, right? We're gonna, yeah, it's halftime. So like I said, get ready, watch your phones. They're waiting.
I just finished my last reaction.
And John, while we do that there, and then this pushes and everyone gets their new square, do you have our music ready for Landon's Laughs? We can hit that really quick.
Bro, you better believe it.
All right. Those of you that are new, please bear with us because these are jokes from my 10-year-old. Okay, so they're not super sophisticated. Last night's he actually made up. Nobody got last night's joke. So we're not going to answer or say anything. We'll give the fam a chance to type in an answer. And here we go. Tonight's Landon's Laugh. Why is it that ants never get sick? Why is it that ants never get sick? Okay, so why is it? Does anyone know why ants never get sick? Any guesses from anybody in the fam? Because they are the bug? No, not the bug. Any guesses on why ants never get sick?
I think Cater got it.
Cater Gator. Ah, there it is. Yes, because they have little antibodies. Little antibodies.
Well done.
Well
Well done, Landon.
Cater Gator.
I love that. Now we have whoever has V is entered into this. We'll be picking that soon here in a second. I'm going to go through the Super Squares skybox and see who has it. So Tonyo, Tunyo from Sartell. JM Football from Rochester. Grizzle Dizzle.
Grizzle Dizzle, Manizzle.
Thought there was going to be more than that, but that's all I can see so far.
That's all I can see as well.
In my game group as well, Brandon has it again.
Brandon had it, and he got it again.
Which is crazy.
Vike for life in my game group has a V.
This is getting wild.
So what we're trying to tell you is that if you have a V and you are a Valpak VIP, get it? VIP, you may get a phone call from Mike Golick. Big Money Frank's going to come out here in a couple minutes. Everything is going into the computer. Everything is being narrowed down to who has a V, who is a Valpak VIP, and then randomly selected. What happens is Mike will call the first person. If that person does not answer their phone, too bad. We go to the next person. If that person does not answer their phone, we go to the third person. If the third person does not answer their phone, we're done. 3 strikes and you are out. But the first person, if they get the first question right and the second question wrong, we're done. So we're hoping that someone answers the phone. I'd like to see a buddy this week. Please tell me there's a buddy. Buddy.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Oh, here comes Big Money Frank coming.
We have a winner. We have a finalist.
We have a finalist. Do we have 3 finalists in case one finalist does not answer the phone?
One at a time. This is hard enough to do.
Should I bring Golick in the stream?
You can. Yep.
Sure. Punch him up.
What's up, Mike?
How we doing?
The better question is, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Whole lot of news going on, that's for sure.
Yes.
Well done, my friend. Way to dodge. You're such a professional.
And I'm sure that you're keen on the Notre Dame news, especially, correct?
Yeah, that's kind of where I've been was alluding to. Yeah.
Well, thanks for making time for us before your interview, my friend.
Pretty much what's going on. Yeah. But hey, this is exciting, man. Always love the possibility of giving away renter mortgage paid for all of this year or next year. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Especially during this season of giving. We just had Thanksgiving, holidays coming up. I love it.
Yep. Yeah. This is awesome. I mean, all you got to do is play and know a couple of questions. I mean, holy smokes. Can't be any easier.
All right. I think Big Money Frank is coming around the corner with some names and some phone numbers. And then we'll see if we can dial somebody up.
Big money, big money.
Big money.
I love that I found that song on some random person's YouTube.
I see things yellow highlighted.
Yeah.
That's important
What's up,
right there.
Mike?
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
All right. We are looking for Jason Chiariolo, Queirolo from, is it California, Washington? I get that real quick. Port Angeles, Washington.
Wow.
Ooh.
Washington.
There you go.
And I texted him, would you like to appear on stream? He said, sure. So we don't need to call him. We just sent him the link. Give him a couple minutes.
He's here.
There he is.
How about that?
Howdy.
What's up?
All right, Jason. How you doing, Jason? You hear me?
How are you?
All right, Jason. Just give me how do you pronounce your last name instead of us trying to butcher it?
Quayrolo.
All right, Jason. All right, Jason. 2 questions. Yeah, I bet you do. 2 questions, right? 2 questions, and you are home free until 2023. And before I ask the first question, I ask you, Jason, do you believe you will win home free until 2023?
Possibly. It depends on what the VIP sponsor was.
Oh, okay. So we may have a little drama here. Well, here we go with question number 1. This is gonna, make or break it right off the bat. Who is tonight's Valpak VIP sponsor?
Are you kidding me? First, where would I find that?
Oh no!
No.
Jason.
You're killing me.
I'm going to give you a hint. Shouldn't do this, but I'm going to give you a hint because if you don't get this right, nobody wins. So we want you to win. But if you go in the app and you look at like today's lobby and says, make sure you play today, right there on the front of the app, it says today's Valpak VIP sponsor is.
Can't be any easier, Jason. I can't believe he just gave you that hint. He's the nicest man in the world.
Oh,
that is Chris Kringle right there, is what that is. Holy smokes, Jason, come on.
Okay. Okay. Went through so many questions. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. There was Shaker, Polaris.
Oh boy. Sounds like you're going to
drama.
be guessing.
What's that?
All right, Jason, you keep thinking. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. Okay. So you do what you got to do, and I'm going to give you 20 seconds starting now.
What you drinking there, Dave?
Oh, this is so cold. Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
weird. I got one too.
Man.
That's very cool. Shake it up. Make sure it mixes everything in there.
Yeah, it's easy to clean too.
Did he drop off, or is he still
Where
there?
did Jason go? Is Jason
He's
gone?
not in studio. He's not in studio.
What happened to him?
It's impossible to say. Yeah? Oh, he's back.
There he is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow.
Hello.
Yes, Jason, you have about 5 more seconds to answer.
I'm going to go with Duke's shower soap.
Oh, oh my God.
I've never seen where it says VIP power. You know what
Wow.
who it is. I look every
Wow.
time.
Wow. Well, do you have a buddy?
No.
No, I don't.
No, you don't have a buddy. Too bad this isn't Phone a Friend.
Right.
Wow. Well, when you see how this game continues on, when we do it again, you're gonna see where you could have gotten this answer.
I've been
Yeah.
on it every week, and I've never seen the VIP.
Then when you finally see it, you're gonna kick yourself for how easy it is to see. Unfortunately.
So where do I find it? Like you said, right when you get in the app.
Oh,
You bet on it.
Jason.
You bet on it every week. We're
Yeah.
not a betting app. Are you sure you're talking about Super Squares?
Yeah, Super Squares, not on a betting app.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because he mentioned Dukes and he mentioned
Yeah, I
a
mean
few
you got
others,
Miller Lite, you got
yeah.
Dukes, you got Polaris,
He knows
you got
the,
all
he
the
knows
ones
the ad.
right shop.
well,
We're gonna come up with some nice parting gift, Jason.
yeah, we are.
All right.
We are.
I feel bad just because.
Listen, yes,
Once in a lifetime.
listen.
Don't
You
feel
should
bad.
feel.
All right.
Well, you should. Well, wait a minute. He should feel a little bad because he could have had his rent or mortgage paid for a year. So
Wow.
there's got to be a little bit of a bad feeling here.
Wife listening.
Oh no, sorry about that.
Mike
Sorry.
Bullock, huge
Yeah.
fan. Used to listen to you all the time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, and I'm so bummed we couldn't get to the second question because it would have been a fun little surprise.
So do I get to know what it was?
I tell you what, I'm considering we're not well. If I don't do this, nobody wins it, right?
Right. And then
So what? I'm not going to tell who it is, Jason. If you want to stay in the lobby, we're going to call just on a lark. We're going to call the next name that comes up. Eric from Roanoke, Virginia. And Tim, do you want to try calling this number? We're going to tell you when we're done. Jason.
You get some parting gifts, Jason.
Yeah, we'll get some
Wow.
party.
Wow.
I know. Wow is right.
Wow.
So next finalist, screen name. Hold on a second.
Man, it's one thing, if you've never played before, but dude knows all the all the sponsors, but he didn't know that one.
What last week we had a winner that played for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that would have been more palatable to take. Wow.
All right. Hey, Tim, want to try this number, okay?
Hey, Jason, is he still with us?
I don't know.
So he's in the lobby. I can see him in the lobby, but he's not.
That's right. That's okay. So you can still hear us and stuff. Hey, Jason, man, I'll tell you what, dude. Listen, I'm here all the time, and I see this. And last week when the question came up, when Mike asked our first finalist, I got nervous because I have nothing to win or lose, and I got nervous. So I know it's kind of nerve-wracking. Don't beat yourself up, man. It's okay. Man,
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Feel bad. But them's the rules.
Yeah.
This is for real, Drew's dog training.
Yeah. This is for real. This is for some real stuff.
And to prove it, we have actually Lancer is in the chat. Lance won last week. He's home free for a year for 2023, and he's been in every Twitch stream ever since
Good
last
for
week.
him. I bet he loves this place.
Yeah, telling people about it, and that is a one way for people to get hints. We've actually given that answer 3 times tonight on stream.
Yeah.
I highlighted where to find it, and all that kind of stuff. And CJ Craig.
Yeah, we went into the app. We scrolled all the way down and talked about it. And yeah. I feel bad, but
Yeah.
We'll figure something out though. He's still on the line. We'll figure out what's going on. Frank's gonna let us know what's next.
and I'm sure we probably be able to put together a nice consolation with maybe like, you was talking about some of the Duke Cannon stuff. Maybe we can send them, or maybe one of the nice ice shakers, or, some of the other great merch we have.
Hey, I thought he was playing us, just kind of goofing around
I
when he
thought so,
said,
too. I thought
if
so,
I can
too,
get
right off
tonight's
the
VIP. I thought he was just messing with us.
I
And
thought he
then,
was
and then he got so bummed when I actually asked that question, like, no. I was like, wow.
I thought he was going to be like that dude that was on, when you were talking about the phone a friend, what was it, with the Regis Philbin and all that stuff?
Who wants to be a millionaire? Yeah.
Like, when he's just like so cocky, he's I just want to call my dad. Why? Just to tell him I'm going to win $1 million.
Exactly. That was awesome. Yeah.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that music. We got the Jeopardy music in here. We gotta get that "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire" music next time we ask that question.
Yeah.
It just goes dun dun.
When the lights go down.
Be great.
Oh,
and
boy.
We're starting the second half of the football game already.
And sure would be fun if they scored some more points.
Oh man,
it'd be a bummer if we go a week and we don't have a winner. But hey, you know what? That's life. That's reality. That happens sometimes.
Yep.
I guarantee you, Jason's going to think about it every time rent's due.
So we're trying. We reached out to Eric in Roanoke, Virginia. Screen name Greasy, Greazy. I texted him. Not hearing from him. You want to try ringing him right now, Tim?
Wow.
You're going to hear it in studio. You can't hear that on stream, can you?
Probably over microphones.
Oh, I hear it. Oh? Wow, this is something. Well, Frank, sometimes things aren't meant just to happen. Who knows?
There's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Shall I try number 3?
Try number 3.
You want me to do it?
Do it. Yeah, why not?
All right. This is unusual. We shouldn't be doing this.
Last chance.
All right. So got to give me a chance again.
I feel like I'm back on HSN. We shouldn't be doing this, but if you call right now,
we'll give you an additional 30% off.
This is
I'm going to cut the price. I'm going to get in trouble for doing this, but I'm going to cut the price.
This is not what we normally do.
No.
Demetrius from St. Peter, Missouri. We're getting from all over the country.
St. Peter, Missouri. Never even heard of
St. Peter. I can't read. That's been truncated. St. Petersburg or something, Missouri. Demetrius, whose screen name is Big D.
Well,
DEE.
Yeah, it must be a Detroit fan.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, that's it.
It's thick shower soap.
Wow. You don't plan for this.
No.
Tell you what we could do. Tell you what we could do, Frank. You make it real crazy. One game of marbles, winner take all.
Oh, God.
Imagine.
That would be funny, but it ain't going to happen.
At least you'd know you don't have to worry about paying Meg.
But we are going to do something. We do have a special guest on that's going to ask the question about the commercial. So if this doesn't happen, we're going to figure something out.
Man, Russell. He threw it to your boy, John, right there behind your boy. 4th down.
Man. Bullock, who'd you pick in this game?
Washington.
Ooh.
Hey. So did I.
I know, even though it's Russell's birthday. I get it.
I don't think my score is going to be correct, but I picked Washington. Unless the second half drastically changes.
Listen, my watching the game took a backseat to all the hits I've taken on my phone and the interviews I have to do in a couple of minutes for what's going on in South Bend.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow, we just tried to call another number and it just went right to voicemail.
Wow.
Yeah, I tell you what, we're not going to be able to award the full prize, but if Jason's still there,
he's here,
and we tell him who the Valpak VIP sponsor this evening is.
I got it. I got it. I know it.
But we're going to give you a chance.
Gotta be Ice Shaker.
That is correct,
Rick-
sir.
I wonder what gave it away.
I know.
Yeah.
I just wasn't catching the clues. Tell you the truth, this is the first time I've been watched the Twitch stream. I'm not very social media friendly.
No problem, brother. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask you the second question, and if you get it correct, you will win $1,000
Wow.
from Ice Shaker.
Hey,
Wow.
But I think, Mike, you want to introduce?
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
right?
So do I want to play the video first or I want to bring the guest on first? You tell me.
Up to you. Do the video first.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, Jason, pay attention to the video because you're going to get a question after this. Here's the Ice Shaker video.
It was a simple idea. I wanted to make a bottle for myself that I could use for everything. It needed to keep my drinks cold, have the ability to mix my favorite drinks, and be easy to carry and clean. I didn't realize how many people would love their ice shaker and how it would change their lives.
Hi, I'm Chris Gronkowski, former NFL player and the creator of Ice Shaker. I created Ice Shaker to help us all live an active and healthy lifestyle.
Grab you an ice shaker today.
All right, Jason, I hope you watched that closely. And now, instead of me asking the question, you heard the gentleman on there on the commercial, the man who came up with this idea, Chris Gronkowski. He's joining us right now. He is joining us right now. The man who just hit it out of the park on Shark Tank with Ice Shaker and has been doing incredible. So, Jason, you saw the video. Chris, man, first, congrats. What a great thing that is, and congrats on all the success. So, take it away with the question.
Jason, I'm glad to still see you around, man.
sorry for not knowing it from the get-go.
Oh, it's all good. All right. Question is, what was not listed as the reason why I created Ice Shaker? Would you like me to repeat that?
What was not listed as one of the reasons?
Do you have the answers there, Chris? Why don't you make it like a multiple choice? You have the answers?
Yeah. So what was not listed as a reason why I created Ice Shaker? I wanted an easy to carry and clean bottle, to crush ice cubes by shaking a bottle, ability to mix my favorite drinks, and to live an active and healthy lifestyle.
Say ability to mix favorite drinks.
Wait. So the question again was, what wasn't a reason he gave?
Crush ice cubes by shaking the bottle.
Okay, Jason, you are making it difficult tonight. I tell you that one. Not even listening to the question. Chris asked it very plain and simple, and look at you, Chris.
Well,
nice job.
Is that the final answer right there?
Well, the answers are gone.
But you said, Jason, what did you go with though?
Does it crush ice cubes?
Well, just stick with that one, Jason. Stick with that one. I heard you say it, so you're good. So you're all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jason, you're better off not talking anymore now. Okay, for a minute. Hold on one second.
A lot.
Hey, Chris, real quick. You see the commercial and stuff, but I mean, when did you think, okay, this thing is really, was it Shark Tank? Did that do it, or did you have the confidence the whole time that this thing was going to take off?
Definitely Shark Tank. Once we got offers from all 5 sharks, was kind of that moment when, I always thought it was a cool idea, but that's when I realized everyone else thought it was a pretty cool idea too.
Yeah, listen, nothing wrong with going with Cuban and A-Rod. That's for sure. That was a good move right there.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
Well, hey, congrats on everything, man. Thanks for popping on tonight and helping out here. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Jason.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. See you, man. Man, Jason made it hard. You made it hard, Jason. Let me tell you that. But I did hear you say the answer once we asked the question. What was not one of the reasons? So we're gonna go with that, Frank. Right?
Congrats, Jason.
Way to go, Jason.
You guys, I appreciate it. Not good under pressure.
Boy, yeah, that was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, Jason. That was a bit of a struggle, but you got something out of it, though.
Let me ask you.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Jason, I think I noticed as soon as Frank said okay, we're going to give you a chance. If you get this right, you're going to get $1,000. You looked off camera to your wife quickly. Was she standing there when you looked off to the right?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
And she whispered to him, "Don't screw it up again."
Yeah, it sounds like I almost
Wow.
did.
Yeah, you almost did.
Between the Seahawk game here,
Oh,
You're in Seattle. You're near Seattle, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. Well, we'll let you
Yeah,
get.
big fan.
yeah. You go ahead and get back to it, man.
There you go. Congratulations.
All right, see ya. All right, guys, I got to go answer Brian Kelly questions.
You got it.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
Have
See
fun,
ya.
Willie.
Oh, well, that was an experience, huh?
Dude, that was a roller coaster.
My gosh. It's hard giving money away. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know what though? This is by far we could grow the biggest stream ever. We just call someone, give them a pop quiz, give them a chance to win 20 grand, and then if they get it or not, they join forever.
I felt kind of bad, but it's like, wow, what are you gonna do?
So the other two people just didn't answer, right? That's what we do. We went through one. Jason didn't get it right. Second person didn't answer. Third person didn't answer.
No, and none of them were from Minnesota,
Which is wild.
which is weird in and of itself. For us to have the three in random be not from Minnesota. Wow.
Did any of them have buddies?
No,
Nope.
did not have a buddy.
Wow. Well, that's surprising because you'd think that people might not put PA or Berkey in, right, or even us if they hear about it on stream as their buddy. But how are these people finding out about it?
Probably
Maybe it's
Valpak.
Valpak,
Valpak,
yeah.
yeah.
And they're not putting the buddy down. Yeah.
So, chat, I'm very sorry. Wish we could have done better, but
It was good TV. It was entertaining. I mean, we weren't able to give it away, but that was fun. I felt kind of bad for him, but he still came out tonight with nothing and walked home with $1,000. I mean, so that's pretty cool.
I don't think he'll ever drink from an ice shaker the same way if he ever has again. Every time he's going to drink that ice shaker. It's like, doesn't crush ice. Didn't pay my mortgage. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that did turn into a little bit of a drama there. And but hey, now we've experienced everything. So now there's nothing that can shock us next week.
We need to have a buddy. I was kind of hoping we have a buddy so that we could call the buddy in the fourth quarter and have the winner call him. So maybe next week.
We'll see.
And we want to thank Chris Gronkowski for showing up and asking that question and being a part of the Super Squares family and giving us his great products to show you at home and in the app.
And Chris's son, who made a little cameo in there for a couple seconds. So hope he's watching, little buddy.
Absolutely. And all the people that joined the stream. Appreciate you joining for the halftime show. We're going to do that again next week.
Love it.
All right, sounds good.
Meanwhile, we got a game going on.
There is.
With more money to give away. Yeah, and you got to love the Super Squares fam, right? Everybody just very patient, loving, kind, some annoyed. Some were like, come on, we breathe this stuff.
I know.
But just great.
I got when he first said, well, it all depends on who's the VIP sponsor. And did you what did he just say?
Touchdown. There's your Gibson touchdown, I think. Or no, it's another McKissick.
Oh, man.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay,
like I said, when he first
getting
came
out of
on,
hand would be fun.
I thought he was like, well, like he knew it. Like, bam. He was just right there kind of like taunting us. Like, well, you got to know the sponsor. Like, I know it. But then, yeah, he's like, well, let me see. There were several of them. I'm like, uh-oh. Wow. Uh-oh.
So, yeah, we tried the other two numbers. We're not going to do that again. From now on, we're going to stick by the rules. I mean, those numbers are only there if the first person doesn't answer.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah. It's only if the first person doesn't answer, we go to the second. If that person doesn't answer, we go to the third. And I texted all three of them. We called them.
Gotcha.
But we were supposed to stop. But, we wanted there to be a winner.
So that'll be protocol next week, huh? We'll just if that person answers, that's it.
Well, yeah, if they get it wrong. Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
2-point conversion. Wow.
Now they put Gibson in.
Told you about that running game. Well, you got 2 points there.
Yeah, I don't need that, though.
You need a touchdown, though, right?
Yeah, I need a touchdown. What an interesting play there to go for 2.
Yeah.
Analytics, boys.
See?
Well, too late. Now Eric gets back with us. Oh, sorry, buddy. From Roanoke, Virginia.
Lancer, by the way, Lance is here from last week. He says, I'm ready for next week.
I think he's going to go out and buy himself an investment property really quick here this week and close before next week's show.
Yeah.
So he has another mortgage.
We had the kickers hurt. I forgot about that. That's why. That's not the. I mean, analytics do say go for 2 often, more often than teams do, but also kickers hurt. Forgot about that.
Is he completely hurt? He cannot kick?
Yeah, and they have him out on Twitter.
Really? Wow.
And I feel bad for the state of Ohio this week.
Why?
They lost to Michigan, and they're very upset. The Baker Mayfield drama and the Browns drama is out of hand. Everyone tonight saying, watch the Browns get a washed-up Russell Wilson for next year. And then Cincinnati, the head coach of Cincinnati, the pride and joy of the entire state of Ohio this year for football, might take this Notre Dame job.
Really?
Yeah, that's a big punch in the gut to the state of Ohio this past week.
Wow.
But at least you got Joe Burrow, who, did you see that replay of him hitting a block on TJ Watt yesterday?
No.
Dude, I love this Burrow kid, man. Watch this block. TJ Watt, I mean, one of the best in the game, right?
You gonna share?
Yeah. I'm got to find it, the clip.
And this is lagging behind a little bit.
I noticed
so
that.
maybe...
Isn't this supposed to be faster?
No.
This is streaming, right?
Yeah, it is. But Tim said this computer only has like 4 megs, and so it can't handle it as well.
It doesn't have Mega 42,000.
No, we have 1 meg and 4 megs. We have 5 megs total, but it's still not enough to handle it.
Yeah.
So
we got 4,200 megs. Right?
Exactly.
420 times 100.
That's why, like when the commercial was playing, even though this is delayed, it still came up on here faster.
That's why the other day I was thinking it wasn't working.
Yeah.
We got to get a better computer for you, Big Dave.
Yeah, something's kind of fishy there, weird, wonky.
Dude, check this out.
All right.
I don't know how to make that bigger. It's a gift, so I can't. So you have to kind of look in a little there. But look at Joe Burrow, like laying into Watt, dude.
Love it.
That's your starting star QB. He's going to get so much street cred in the locker room for that. Man, I love that kid. He just needs to make sure he doesn't get hurt.
I know. Again.
Yeah. I mean, what did Aaron Rodgers say a couple weeks ago? He said, I love watching. They asked him about what young QB he likes. He said he loves watching Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Because he needs to start sliding.
I love watching him in college. I mean, he was just phenomenal. And it was a shame he had that bad injury last year and missed a lot of the season. So it's good to see him back.
He's my backup in my fantasy league.
There you go. I don't have a backup.
We got a keeper league, so.
Okay.
CJ Craig, dude, sorry to hear about that, man.
Man, even chat's messed up on this computer.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's all kind of, it's a little wonky.
I like those little animations. Sometimes they're a little too cute.
It'll be back.
Look how it's over here. Look at this.
Hit that X up there and close that out, and then maybe it'll go back full screen. Oh, there we go.
Skeeter with some breaking news. You guys probably want to read that.
Church Jackson is going to be conceived this weekend.
What's that?
Like the future from the show. That happens this weekend. His birthday must be in 9 months.
Wow.
I mean, we're that close to flying cars?
We're that close. You guys didn't know this, but that's actually what Rivian has planned.
The flying car?
Yeah, that's right.
Was that Astro or no? It was a robot dog.
Astro was a real dog. Astro was a robot dog or a real dog?
Astro was a real dog.
And there was the
He's
maid
like an
was
alien dog,
the maid
right?
was the maid was a robot.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Out. Was it out? No, that was that.
That was the
Brady
Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Was it Rosie?
What was her name? Rosie. It
Was it
Rosie.
Rosie?
Rosie.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Daughter Judy,
Rosie. That's it. Daughter, Judy.
Jane, his wife. Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun.
almost threw a pick.
His boy Elroy.
All right, well, this is gonna be 4th down here, fellas. I'm gonna go open these windows so I can get a breeze.
Oh man, a nice cold.
And Frank, while I'm opening these windows, man, yeah, can I borrow like 19K?
Hard to talk dog.
Right.
We got it.
You got an extra 19 laying around?
It was trucking around.
Be right back, guys.
It's supposed to get down here, I think, overnight into the low 50s. I believe.
Shiver me timbers.
I know it's gonna be nice. Open up the windows, cool things down, my friend. Let me see. It's 60 right
I
now.
was about to ask you if you want me to open the door, and then I thought about it.
Yeah, 55, 49. It's supposed to be
for you.
That might be really cool right here.
It's gonna be 49
Wow.
when I get up to
48.
take the kids to school. Yeah, 48, 49.
7 in the morning.
Yeah. How about that, huh?
That's beautiful.
You gotta like it. I still have 2 reactions. I gotta make sure I do those. And a partial.
So, what was your prediction for this?
My prediction for this game was Washington 30, Seattle 17.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I went. 702 yards of offense and 255 yards for Washington. My friend.
This is for the 3rd quarter. I wonder if I got a V. No.
Meh, probably not. You might get a call. Make sure your phone's on.
My friend.
I don't know if you were here. Were you here when I said that Landon may come in and do a live joke on Thursday?
No, really.
Yeah, they scheduled his like final practice, like season recap party kind of thing for Wednesday night.
This is for baseball or for school?
Yeah, for baseball because his baseball's over. Siblings were invited to play in the family kickball game. The team against siblings and parents and stuff like that. Everyone's all excited.
You playing?
Well, then it got moved. Then they said, no, we're doing it on Thursday. So I've got one playing volleyball here at practice, one over here at practice. So I have to bring him. So now the girls cannot participate. So I'm going to go with him and probably, do practice and play kickball or do whatever. But then I got to bring him here with me because I can't. Yeah, so he's probably going to come in, do some yo-yo tricks. Maybe because, we do some tricks at halftime sometimes.
Yes.
But we may have to do it early because it depending on what time my wife gets here to get him, you know. So, but he's going to maybe do a
Is
joke.
your wife going to do some yo-yo tricks for the
I don't
chat
think
as
she,
well?
she doesn't know any.
Come on, I think she needs to come on.
she-
What do you think, Jonathan?
She doesn't know any yo-yo tricks.
I think so.
I think that'd be good.
Did you get tonight's joke? Did you hear it?
I did not hear it, but you already told the chat. I don't feel like I don't want you to have to repeat stuff.
No, I can repeat it to you. Right?
right,
It's,
okay.
Why do ants never get sick? Ants. Why do ants never get sick?
Because they have antibodies.
Because they have little antibodies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. That was good. I guess
There you go. I think Gator Gator's the one that got that one.
that's good.
Don't look now, but Metal Mama's in first place in the skybox.
Uh-oh.
Metal Mama.
From Green Bay, Wisconsin. And Kimberly's in the top 10. A lot of familiar faces in there.
Speaking of Green Bay Girl is in the top of my game group right now at 67 points.
And is she from Green Bay, pray tell?
No, she's from Arizona.
That's a good, but of course.
You can take the girl out of Green Bay, but you can't take the Green Bay out of the girl, my friend. But she's already got 33 predictors. So.
A lot of football left.
Yes, there is, my friend.
Perhaps enough football left to score 47 points and have a Lockett touchdown, a Gibson touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Time's running out.
And maybe the Seahawks to score a lot more points. So Licorice says, how do I make sure? Did you guys already answer that?
How about we do what?
How do I make sure my name is on the list? Or do you just go off everyone who has signed up on Super Squares?
What list are you talking about?
So Licorice, I'm guessing you're talking about the Valpak VIPs? If so, you go to the lobby, like I'm showing you on the screen here. You hit menu. You go to Valpak VIPs. If you haven't done this already, you hit submit create. enter your code or have them create one for you, and boom, you're done. You're in. Pay attention. We pay millions. All you pay is attention.
And what happens is the report generates a random list of everybody that has that letter. And we just start at the top and we go to the first person that's got a Valpak VIP. Then we go to the second person and the third person. And that's who we call. And this is randomly generated. So
perfect. Licorice says, cool, did that.
Sweet.
Then you're in.
You're good to go. Yep. You don't have to do it again. You're good.
Frank, can I ask what the text message says that you send to people?
Sure. This is Amway. Would you like to join? They never seem to answer. It's always we'll go to the first one. So I'll go to the event for Jason. Where's Jason's? It's Eric, Demetrius.
Funny you said this is Amway because Tressway is punting the ball right now.
C360. Okay, here you go. Hi, Jason. You are the finalist for Super Squares Valpak VIP. Would you like to appear on our live stream?
Wow.
Yep.
He said sure. So we sent him the link. If they don't answer, or if they don't answer the stream, we did what we did here. We use the phone. We call. And if they don't answer the call, then we go to the next person.
Now, Smoking Pigs has a question. It says, I already did like the random number to generate Valpak through the app and everything, but I got my real Valpak in the mail today.
Yep.
So do I need to go back in? Should I switch the number to my number now?
You can. There's no requirement that you do it, but if Jonathan goes back, John, if you don't mind,
yep,
back to Valpak VIP. And so, like Jonathan, let's say Jonathan got his Valpak in the mail today, and that was his temporary code, right?
Yep.
You just literally right over it, start typing, go backwards.
Okay.
You can't
type it in.
Now you would type VIP because they all start with VIP on your envelope.
Okay.
So you would type VIP, and then you would type I think it's 11 digits, or keep typing. It doesn't matter. We're gonna cancel out, but type any letters or numbers,
and then boom, submit.
Okay. Once you get to the number of digits that it would appropriate, you would hit submit, and it would change it. And once it's in there, it stays that way. I think. I don't know if you can update it with a new one or not. So I wouldn't mess with it. Not that it matters. They should Taco Bell.
Here it is. What? There, I heard the ding. Okay, I hear that now. He hits it, and it makes a sound like the thing. And then they forget about it because they start thinking about tacos.
I don't get that. Just tap in.
Tap, tap, tap.
So, in short, if you would like to put your VIP code in, you can, but you don't need to.
So, quick question,
You have
Frank.
to have something in there. Your
So-
temporary code or the real one.
So Licorice said, man, hey, I need to, where do I put in my friend? I want to put in Burke, make sure he gets paid. And I said, you have 48 hours from the time. Metal Mama said, you have 24 hours from the time. And then Bourbon Drinker said, I think it's 72 hours from the time you register to put in the name of a buddy if you have one.
It's 48 hours.
Right. So if it's past 48 hours, it's too late. You don't get the name of buddy, no big deal. But if you do join up, give credit to the person that told you about it. Get their screen name and put that in. You have 48 hours.
And when you join, you get a letter that says, hey, welcome to the family. If you didn't put a Valpak VIP, if you didn't put a buddy in yet, it's not too late. You have 48 hours. And if you did join in the first 48 hours, you'll see when you go to your profile, it'll be blinking. It's like you can add a Valpak,
A buddy.
A buddy. And after 48 hours, it locks you out. And I think the second most frequent request we get is, hey, I've been playing a while now, and I got some people I want to put down as my buddy.
Hey, Jason's joining us from YouTube. Poor Jason says, boy, he says, boy, I blew that with a sad face.
It's all right. It's all right, Jason.
It's all good, dude. Hey, it happens, man.
Billy, when you joined, I think we had a monk writing with. We didn't even have a copier back when you joined. You're lucky that we still have your records.
Moose Man gifted a tier 1 sub to Licorice. Thanks, Moose Man.
Metal Mama. That's right. Metal Mama played back in 2018 as well, right?
Yep. She's what you call an OG.
An OG.
Right, OG.
And yet we got Jason, who's a new G.
Right. Or is it a little G?
I don't know. What's the
A young G?
A Budgie?
There's an OG, and maybe be a young G, a YG,
I don't know.
an NG, and
What do you think? What are the new G's called?
FNGs, as we call them in the Marine Corps.
OG is original gangsta. Probably new.
Noob?
Old and new.
Noob.
A noob. I think a noob.
New. Like Noonan.
N-
Jason, by the way, you're on
Oh,
YouTube.
how about a flag?
We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You can check us out on all those.
Oh,
Dude. You almost caught that anyway.
And I don't know how they didn't throw a flag for a false start on that, man. It looked like half the line jumped up out of their stances early before the ball was hiked.
By the way, if you go to supersquares.tv now, it used to be where you can choose which live stream you want to go to. But as of today, we've actually put the Twitch broadcast on,
nice.
on supersquares.tv as well. Now, you can't chat there. You can just watch it, but then you can join by clicking any of those icons. So
cool.
And that was great. We got up to about 200 and some odd viewers during the halftime because we've sent a push notification out to everybody that says, hey, come watch somebody win $20,000.
Hopefully win $20,000.
That'll do better next week.
Yes.
Hey, Skeeter, hope you're feeling better, bro. Skeeter just took a little bit of NyQuil. Going to go to sleep, so hope you're feeling better.
Skeeter's not feeling well?
Nah, Skeeter's been sick for a few days.
Had the flu since Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And Jason says, what is best? I mean, if the most active is Twitch, you'll see a bunch of people are typing at you here, but you can't see it because you're on YouTube. But YouTube could get bigger than Twitch in 3 weeks. You never know. So you can watch it however you want. But if you want to be active in the chat, you can go to twitch.tv/supersquares. But I got to tell you, man, I too have lost $20,000.
See?
We went on Family Feud. We won 3 episodes, 2 fast monies, but we did lose one of the 3 fast monies, which would have been an extra $20K. Life goes on, man. You live, you learn. You'd be thankful for the opportunities, and still walking away with $1,000 worth of stuff tonight. That is not what you would have had without it. So hope you're feeling okay, buddy.
Yep.
Thanks, my mama. Yeah, we won 2 of the 3 fast money, so we did okay, but we left $20K on the table.
Which brother blew it?
Dude, I can't even say that because they both killed it on the other 2 fast monies. In fact, the first one, they set a world record, the Family Feud record they got every single number 1 and number 2 answer on the first fast money. When I won the overtime game, and then they did the fast money and broke the record. So Chris and Ty were the ones who did all 3 fast monies, and they hit 2 out of 3, which is pretty darn good.
Yes, it is. And how did that come about? How were you able to get on a game show?
Dude, so that was when Ty, a lot of people just kind of assume we got on there because of Ty, but this was when he was, averaging like 50 viewers at a time, 25 viewers at a time. And he was doing it full time still, but he didn't have his blow up moment. So I think he might have even been living with my brother at the time in a tiny little, apartment. And he just sent a message to the group chat and he said, hey, we should apply for Family Feud. And we said, dude, we're not going to be able to audition in person. They pick everyone from in person out in Atlanta and LA, depending on the year. And he goes, no, they have this new thing where you can submit a video. And I'm like, dude, nobody's ever been picked from a video. He goes, let's just do it. So we got together one weekend. We put it together. It's on YouTube. You can watch the Blevins Family Feud audition on YouTube. And man, it must have been 3-4 months later, I got a call. And I'm not kidding you guys. When I answered the phone, all I heard was, "Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do," like they're playing the music. I was like, this has to be fake, But it was from LA, so I answered it, and the rest is history. I did the paperwork, and we went out there, and
that's great.
Fun. It was a lot of fun. And then we got invited back because of Tyler on Celebrity Family Feud, and we beat up on Juju Smith-Schuster's family. Pretty good.
That's funny.
And that was great.
So you kind of got the game show blood fever now, right?
Dude, it's fun, man. I tell you, it's that first that first episode, we were the last ones there. The last episode filmed, we're probably going to miss our flight home. It was a Friday night. We would have had to like sleep in the airport to make the red eye on Saturday. And we won that overtime game, but we did horrible the first 3 rounds. We were so nervous. We came back after we won that first one Friday, all expenses paid in Atlanta where they were filming it. Came back for the rest of our games on Monday, and we were cool as a cucumber, man. Like nerves all gone, getting all the answers right, just experts. That first game you do is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Like Jason on a game show.
That's right.
Yeah.
He says, thanks for the opportunity. It was fun and kind of nuts.
Brother, you're a good sport. We got good winners. When people don't win, there's still good sports on our channel, and that says a lot about everybody on this platform.
That's right. Which clip, Moose Man? Let's see if I could Google it.
And somebody asked, is he no longer eligible? Absolutely, he is eligible. If Jason's playing next week and he happens to have the perfect super square and it generates him first again, he'll get a call again and we'll do it all over again. So, I mean, crazier things that happened. There were 63 or 64 potential people that were going to get a call. Who is number 4? Max Tilderquist from Welch, Minnesota was next.
See?
Vikes fan. Look at Minnesota, Maryland, Minnesota, Washington. Well, Brandon's on here. Yeah, look at Brandon right here.
Right at the bottom there, yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go, Brandon.
That's so funny.
Oh man, Russell went down.
Russell is down.
Yeah, this is turning into quite
Down goes Frazier. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. I think I might have a partial, big money.
I don't.
Yeah. Another partial.
And my predictors are not looking good tonight.
I only got 12 on my predictors. Not so great.
No good?
No.
And can you believe they're doing this without Chase?
See?
I know they're only 4-6, man, but this Washington team is
they've been looking pretty good.
Yeah. Got to give credit to Denver, too. We were talking about this a little bit yesterday. Let's look at Denver's schedule. So I think they've rattled off 4 straight. They just dominated the Chargers. Denver now plays. They play the Chiefs, but then they get the Lions.
Fire pits now. Are you looking for them too?
I bought
the Bengals and the Raiders.
Raiders
and the Chargers again. So the Broncos are really, really, in control of their own destiny here if they're going to start winning these games.
Yeah, they've
won 3 of the last 4.
Yeah. And then they had a 4-game losing streak before that. What up and down season? Start the season with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start the season,
including preseason.
I'm sorry, preseason. Yeah, they won all 3 preseason games. They start the season 3-0. Then they lose 4 in a row. Then they win a couple, lose 1, win 1. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
Well, I mean, this should be a tough game for them.
They got Detroit, which is they're gonna really struggle on that one.
That's gonna be a tough game for them. Detroit.
Yeah, if they're gonna continue the trend of playing bad against bad teams.
That's right.
That's a trap game. But their defense is finding ways in these games they're winning. That 30-16 blowout against Dallas was something else.
I will tell you, this year, I'm thinking back. I've never seen a year quite like this one. There's always been, just dominating teams. And other than the Packers, who look pretty darn strong, I don't just, it's any game could go to almost any team. Get the lines.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think you have a point there.
And even the Lions, I predict they are going to win one this season.
I sure hope so, dude.
It won't be against the Bears.
They play again?
No, they're done.
That was a good bet.
All right, let me see where I'm at. I'm gonna do reaction here. I got lacrosse, signature lacrosse.
Yeah, what's the top four? I know that the number 1 team right now is Georgia, 2 is Michigan, is 3 Bama, 4 Cincy, or 3 Cincy, 4 Bama?
Let's take a look, shall we?
I'm forgetting the top 3. I'm forgetting the bottom 2, but top 2 right now are Georgia, Michigan until this weekend's over.
Let's see the schedule standings. Where are the rankings? There they are.
I must be wrong.
This is wrong. Why is it? Yeah, this is.
Because that's Yahoo.
No, this is the CBS.
Don't get your question wrong.
Oh, I didn't even rank it either.
Did you not rank the?
No, I didn't rank it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't rank it. No.
Multitasking.
I start getting sidetracked and I forget to rank it.
Chat must have it by now.
This is
3 is Cincy, 4 is Oklahoma State.
Oh yeah, 4 is OK State. I forgot they.
Wow. This shows this can't be right. This shows playoff ranking.
No, this is AP top 25. Are you looking at?
I'm looking at the playoff rankings.
You look at the playoff.
AP, Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati, Alabama.
Right.
Yeah.
AP, Oklahoma State. But when I go over here to playoff rankings.
Yep, that's what counts, right?
Playoff rankings, Georgia.
That's not been updated yet.
That's well, Ohio State's got 2 losses and Michigan's 11-1.
Yeah, but that'll be that show is tomorrow night.
Yeah, I was gonna say because this has still got Ohio State number 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, they haven't. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night. It's gonna be interesting.
The CBS Sports rankings got Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati, Alabama.
So Michigan's playing Iowa. Is that right?
Yeah, in the Big Ten championship.
You know, they both are on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be it would not. Listen, I'm not. You guys know, I'm a realist.
Yes, you're a Lions fan.
I'm a Lions fan, so I am prepared for anything on Saturday. But it would be a monumental upset if Iowa beat Michigan, talent-wise, right? And it could happen. It absolutely could happen. But they're not on the same playing field as far as recruits and high school recruits and stats this year and potential Heisman candidates. Like it's not close. So it would be a big blunder for Michigan, which again, we've seen some of those the last few years under Harbaugh.
Yep.
But it should be a game that Michigan handles. And if they do handle it, they will be in the playoff, which is the first time since the playoff started.
Yep.
Now it's been what? It's not been that long. 6, 7, 8 years at most. Right?
Since it went down to a Final Four, yeah.
It's not been that long. I'm trying to remember. It's basically just been, right? It's basically just been Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, and LSU. I think LSU won one. I think those are like the only teams that have won one so far.
2015.
Okay, so 6 years. And so we got Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, and LSU. I think those are the only 4 that have won.
Yeah, Oregon lost to Ohio State in the first championship. Alabama beat Clemson the next year. Clemson beat Alabama the next year. Alabama beat Georgia in overtime the next year. Then Clemson over Alabama, LSU over Clemson, and Joe Burrow, and then Alabama last year over Ohio State.
Was that a good game? It wasn't.
I think I went to bed after halftime.
It was a bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mac Jones just went nuts, right?
Yeah.
That would Riddler would have to be in here to do that. I'm not sure if he is right now, Bourbon Drinker.
Dude, look at Gibson go.
Dude, are you saying there's a chance?
Dude, he was forced out at the 10-yard line, bro. He was running, streaking down the sidelines, going to score, and they bumped him out of bounds.
Got Monopoly money out there?
A little bit, yeah.
On a parlay, per chance?
But it ain't hitting tonight, my friend.
Does Seattle have to win on your parlay?
Seattle -1, over 46.5 points, a Gibson touchdown and a Lockett touchdown, and so far we're 0 for 4.
Do you get anything for being completely wrong? Can you get some of your money back?
Dude, wouldn't that be great? They sometimes do have the bad beats.
Yes.
Is it a bad beat if Gibson and Lockett both get like 200 yards but don't get in the end zone? Probably.
Like, did you know in super squares it's harder to get no squares than to get at least one partial?
Really?
Yep.
I love that, man. That makes it fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to the predictor square version where we can compete, where you can decide if you want to move your square like a king on a chessboard. I think that's going to be a complete game changer.
I agree. I think we've already kind of seen what the updated skyboxes can do. I think that's been fun, where the predictors are updated real time.
Yep.
That's
Hey, listen, tonight after midnight, a new app update's going into the store. So you Android users, the way Android does their stores where you go to the Google Play and get your device, sometimes there's a propagation delay depending on where you are. It's not the same with the Apple Store. So just to make sure, like last time, you might remember we had some glitches where people kept thinking they were getting the new app, but it was still the old app because that store didn't have the new app. So after midnight tonight, there's a new app coming out that you'll get sometime in the morning, and then we'll have Thursday's games in the lobby by noon. But the new app has just a couple of minor things, but you're going to really like the ease with which you can navigate and find a game. You're going to get a message that tells you how many game slots you still can play. The tab that says current games is going to flash. So we're doing this for the newer players, and you'll be able to watch how to play, how to win, and how to be a buddy all within the lobby. It's going to be a really very aesthetic improvement. And we'll meet with your approval.
That is very, very fun. By the way, a lot of the fam, Frank says, they have perfected not getting squares in a game.
They got it done with science, huh?
They got the avoidance down to a science. Oh my gosh, dude. They're hilarious, man. But that's seriously like the conversations are going to happen in the Twitch chat when you can move a square. It's going to get nuts.
I really do think that that predictor squares model would be one where people could pay to play, and all of the entry fees go into a side pool. It wouldn't be gambling because the house wouldn't make any money on it. It's not like we would take a scrape like a casino would, but just have like a contest where people can pay $10 and the winner takes all or something like that, and it's tied to strategy. I think that really would be a lot of fun.
I think it'd be super fun.
It'd be fun to watch Skeeter come in second all the time too.
That would be funny.
The Skeeter would all of a sudden become an expert at moving the square, but just all of a sudden just start missing all his predictors. We gotta be nice. Poor kid's in bed with NyQuil.
Look at that. Tied for the longest 3-and-out streak in NFL this season. Their last 5 possessions have been 3-and-out.
I wonder who they're tied with. Oh, themselves from week 4. Wow.
Are the Lions in there too? No,
they were tied with themselves. That's like a Lions stat.
Who's Russell throwing the ball to?
Too bad we don't play them this year, huh?
Wow. Yeah.
Jeremy had a good tweet yesterday. I think you guys know, maybe even a little more than me. He's very objective about the Lions and their odds of winning. He rarely picks them. But he tweeted yesterday. He goes, with teams like the Browns, who was the second team he mentioned? And the Steelers. Right? With teams like the Browns and the Steelers having multiple wins, how do the Lions have 0?
Wow. Here we go. And here's the thing, as bad as they have been, 5 series in a row, 3-and-out, they're still within striking distance right here. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Oh, extra innings. I like the way this is going.
Yeah, no. Oh.
By the way, every time we say extra innings, which I stole from you, Dave, we've just kind of adopted that here. Everyone says, that's baseball. Someone inevitably says that's baseball. We know, but it's funny.
Oh, yeah, he was wide open. And Russell throws at the guy that's covered. Wow. DK Metcalf, 3 targets, 0 receptions. Fumble, out of bounds.
But you know what I just realized, fellas? I'm pretty sure we had lines, that commercial that Golok and I did with Notre Dame football. I'm pretty sure we had lines about Brian Kelly in that commercial.
Oh, then they're going to redo that commercial.
I have to redo it. By December. So it releases in December.
Now, did he go there because he's from LSU, or is he from Louisiana? Has that always been a childhood dream of his?
No, his dream job. He always said his dream job was Notre Dame.
Just was a bad thing then, huh?
Yeah, he coached at Grand Valley State University in Central Michigan and the University of Cincinnati.
4th down. Another.
So was it the money?
Oh yeah, dude. He even said 8 days ago that the fairy godmother would have to give him $250 million for him to leave Notre Dame.
He was broadcasting something there.
Right. And so I'm trying to see where he was born. He went to Assumption College in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester, Mass.
And St. John's Prep in Massachusetts as well.
So he went to a lot of Catholic schools, and he's coaching football at a former Catholic school.
LSU used to be Catholic, or was that a jab at Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
Hey, they've been getting better in the last few years.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
But you know who's the most Catholic coach in college, right? Daily Mass goer. Yeah, I know you think I'm going to say Harbaugh because you both just waiting. I can't even see Dave, but I can feel how mad Dave's going to be if I say it's Harbaugh because he met Pope Francis once. It's what's his name? Nick Saban goes to Daily Mass in Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, he's there every day, and people leave him alone because they're used to it now.
You know who else used to be a coach that used to be a daily communicant and a server as an adult?
Who?
Vince Lombardi.
I think I do remember hearing that he was Catholic. I didn't know that much, though. That's cool. Metal Mama is holding on to first place in the Skybox right now with only 15.8 predictors. The perfect square is L, and Metal Mama has O at the moment.
I'm going to be off on the yardage. I went 702. John went almost to 800.
Really?
Yeah, well, but if you looked at the stats of these teams before the game, Seattle gives up like 400 yards a game.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the worst defense in the National Football League. They give up 401 yards a game. So it's kind of crazy. Only 400 yards, 473 between the two teams right now.
So you thought Heineke was going to have more passing yards than
he does right now.
But did you?
Yeah, that's what I picked. Yeah, 255. Yeah,
Wow.
I picked 255.
That's pretty close. I think the Giants are out of it. What do you think?
No, they're in the hunt still. The Bears are 4-7 and they're still in the hunt. I'm telling you, they're going to show a picture up here a little bit later. They haven't shown it yet unless we've talked through it. Where they're going to, they have the NFC playoff picture, and they've got the division leaders, and they've got the wild cards, and then it's got in the hunt, and the Bears are like down there at the end at 4-7. My friend,
dude, Philadelphia just gave the division away yesterday by playing a horrible game against the bad Giants.
The Giants that I picked to win?
Yep. After the Cowboys lose to the Raiders. Who's got passing right now? Is it still Russell? No, it's Washington, 178.
So somebody asked me the other day, Jonathan, why are you a Michigan fan? You didn't go there. Why are you a fan?
Because I grew up a fan because my dad invited me to watch them growing up my whole life.
Invited you.
He always would be like, "Hey man, I'm watching Michigan." And I just wanted to hang out with him, so I'd watch. And I'm not sure how I became I don't know. I just became a massive football fan. My dad always had it on, but never really. And he's in chat. He never really went crazy or cheered the way that my brothers and I do. And he's a little more composed and stuff. But he loved to watch football, and so I grew up watching with him. And I have these memories, man, of watching. We moved from Detroit when I was 6. And I just have these memories of watching the Bears, right? Because we had local TV. There's no let's say no super scores. There's no Sunday ticket. And so I would just wait for the Lions score to show up on the bottom of the screen. That's how you used to know what the scores were. Wait for those little updates because there's no cell phones yet or internet. And I remember celebrating when my dad was watching the Bears when the Lions would get a touchdown or a field goal or the score would change. And then, with ESPN, I watched it every day before school growing up. And I just had this loyalty, I'm a Michigan fan. I'm a Red Wing. I'm diehard Detroit. My dad liked Michigan over Michigan State. So that was why I chose Michigan over Michigan State. Otherwise, it could have very easily been a Michigan State fan. And my mom, too. My mom always watched the Michigan games with us.
How about are you like the Tigers?
I do. And this is the first year that I've gotten super into the Tigers. I've watched a lot of their games. For me, baseball, you know me, dude, I'm all in. I like to watch all the games, and there's too many games in baseball. But I'm following the Tigers pretty closely. My ranking, for me, it goes Lions, Michigan football, Red Wings, Michigan basketball, Tigers, Pistons. Pistons, Tigers. My friend.
Kind of feel bad for young John Blevins having to watch the TV and watch for the scroll across the bottom to
the apprehension of how many.
Yeah,
lose by?
it just keeps that hope there that much longer,
I know.
right? And before it crushes you, where
you see the winning team always comes first. So you see who beat you, and then you see your team, and then you see how poorly they did.
Yeah.
That sequence.
See, because nowadays you can click right and go boom, 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 click, you're done, and just look at it. But just having to go come on, I think we won today. Wait, come on, we have a chance to, and just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and then just get hammered.
It's almost like post-traumatic stress syndrome or something. Being a Lions fan.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Hey, the '90s Lions had some years. We've had our years. It's been a miserable mostly, but dude, we talked about this one time, guys, and now add Tampa to the conversation. But Chicago, Tampa, and Detroit, 3 very blessed sports cities. I grew up with the Red Wings making the playoffs 6 or 7 years in a row of my life. That is insane. And the Pistons won a championship while I was alive in 06, I believe, 05 or 06. And the Tigers made a World Series.
Tampa, Chicago.
The Bulls. Chicago had the Bulls.
Detroit.
And the Blackhawks. Oh, yeah. Talk about sports cities, bro. Detroit's a great sports city. Not to mention the Michigan of the 90s and the early 2000s.
Jacksonville's a great sports city, too, don't you think?
It is.
We don't even have a Major League Baseball team.
Now you guys are just trolling.
Trolling.
I mean, this kind of
you mentioned Boston, New York.
Yeah, this
Detroit's a great sports city.
Maybe this helps put things into perspective and kind of gives you his
psyche.
His psyche.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at the NFL, and you were saying this year, you have some, normally you have teams that are dominant and this and that and all blah blah blah. So this year, and we have ripped on the Bears and made fun of the Bears that they're. I mean, and now the Bears are 4-7 and they're in the hunt. In the hunt, they're 4-7. Okay.
Yes.
Now, hold on. 2 of those 4 wins are against the Detroit Lions. So, I mean, how bad do you really have? I mean, I sympathize, Jonathan. I mean, I feel even worse from knowing that. I mean, like two
But
of the Bears wins are
you
against
don't
the
need to
Lions.
feel bad for me because we're not even talking about the Lions right now. We're talking about Sports City.
Sports City is right. I'm talking about the Lions are a part of Detroit.
Sure, and the Bears are part of Chicago. They've been nothing since '85.
Oh, that's fake news.
I mean, and the Bulls have been nothing since Jordan left. So come on. You guys said the Blackhawks were nothing you guys were blacked out on TV because fans aren't watching games. The Cubs didn't win in 100 years. We could do this all day, dude. Just be objective.
Bless City.
Multiple sports championships in a lifetime. That's good stuff.
The largest
was just learning about that.
The largest Polish Catholic population outside of Warsaw, Poland, is in Chicago. My friend. That's why Chicago is a blessed city, my friend.
Yeah, fake white teeth bragging about the New York Yankees. True that.
Yep.
But they also
New York and Boston are spoiled.
What are the Michigan Panthers? What is that? Is that like a minor league hockey team or something?
You take the Yankees out of New York. You got the Jets,
Giants.
For the last 20 years,
a couple Super Bowls, I'll take it.
In the last 20 years, they've been. You guys keep going back to the last millennium. I mean, you're talking the 1900s. Let's get in the 2000s at least. That's a long time ago. You're worse than Dave in the '85 Bears. '85. Freaking Reagan was president.
America
didn't the Giants win in 2008 and 2012?
Yeah, they beat the New England Patriots.
That's two in the 2000s. I'll take that.
I keep forgetting. I got a mental block against those two teams for some reason.
That's true, bourbon drinker. That's true. Listen, I don't usually talk trash about other people's cities. I just defend my own. All these people are telling me to come to Minnesota, guys. They got it bad. Doesn't Minnesota have a great WNBA team?
Is that an oxymoron?
I'm pretty sure they do. Skeeter talks about them.
Skeeter talk.
Chicago, the great sports city, I think won the WNBA championship, didn't they, John?
They did, and they almost won the soccer championship this year.
See? Yeah. And the White Sox, I mean, had a really good year until they got in the playoffs. And
Tampa Bay was in the finals yesterday. I think we got crushed, didn't we?
did they? The Rowdies?
Yeah.
I know they had a chance to win it all. I think
they
in the finals.
lost.
Did they?
They were down 3-0.
Oh man, that's not good.
No, not in soccer.
Yeah, the old Minnesota North Stars. That's right, fake white teeth.
It's the Lynx. Yeah, the Lynx. They're great. WNBA championships in 2011, 13, 15, and 17, dude.
Wow, that's complete dominance.
That's a dynasty.
It's a dynasty.
Lynx.
We should do a version of Super Squares for that.
I'm not. I really am being serious. It's a dynasty, and they think we're trolling. We are a little. Hey Amanda, thanks for being here. She says, I thought earlier it was mentioned that there are chances to earn extra points and react via joining the Skybox. It's my first time joining you live and joining Skybox, so any info is helpful. So Amanda, the Skybox is open during the first quarter. So if you join us, I hope that guy's okay. Okay, good. He's moving. He's moving now. Jeez. If you join, the next chance you can do this is actually gonna be this Thursday. You can join us here in the same place you're watching us now, and we'll give away the Skybox code. You'll go into the lobby, just like this. You'll look at the game. You'll hit Join Skybox. You can't do it now because it's after the first quarter. You type it in, and then hit Enter. And then what you'll be able to see when you go in there, and I'll show you right here. I'm pulling it up. You'll see everybody who joined our Skybox, which is specific to the stream. We didn't tweet this out. It's not on social media. It's not in a push notification. Right here on the stream, 207 people got it.
Well, then how did that happen? How did 207 people join this? Because that's a considerable number more than that were on the stream in the first quarter. So how did word get out?
So you got to imagine some people are texting their family or friends, but if you look at the viewers that you always see are average viewers. So if you get, I don't know if you still get that Twitch summary, Frank, but you should be seeing between 3 and 1,000 or more people, unique viewers per stream showing up.
So in the first quarter, you think there's 200. So what percentage of them in the Skybox do you think found out through someone else? Half?
if I had to guess, I'd say probably 30%.
Pretty good.
Probably 30. I'd say everybody tells. I'd say like most people tell one person, so like 30, 40.
The Brent girls. And they tell, and so on, and so on, and so on.
No, but you get people come in. People clearly come in the beginning. They take a look. Sometimes they lurk. Sometimes they hang out. Sometimes they come back, and they get that skybox. But then there's extra prizes that you can win, Amanda, specific to the skybox.
Yep. Whoever has the highest score gets a prize, and whoever has the best predictors gets a prize. And if the person with the highest score has the best predictors, then we give the best predictors to the second place player. Spread the wealth.
Mooch has moved into first place in my game group with 71 points. My predictor is 18.
That's true. Bourbon Drinker says they can scroll Facebook or Twitter and see the live video now, and they don't even have to click the stream. They can just see it because we put it on the.
That's true.
On the thing. We're so generous.
We want people to win. You saw tonight how badly.
It was palpable. It was all of us, but especially Frank. If dude, Frank, you could have been like, "Woo, we're good. Save that. Do something else for the cop." Like you were ready. You were disappointed.
I tried really hard. What was the VIP sponsor? Bourbon Drinker.
Ice Shaker, my friends.
I think Jason might still be on stream. He'll tell us.
He said too soon. You got to wait till at least Thursday.
Yeah.
Think what T says. I felt worse for Frank than I did Jason.
It's not easy, man. Says Vanko 6. Man, that was hard to watch. I felt so bad for him. Just turn back the clocks a year when Vank was in that same position. Of course, we call him because he won.
Yeah.
He didn't have to answer any questions. It was easy back then.
He already won, yep.
He's here. He says Ice Shaker.
There you go.
There you go.
Thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us, buddy. We're here every single football game. Anytime the NFL's on, unless it's maybe Christmas, we're here. Did you see that picture of Tom Brady from the back of the day? He looked worse than he does now.
He looked burly, didn't he?
It's just amazing.
That looks good. I'm sure David will be watching that.
Guys, I think I've got to rearrange my sock drawer that day. And, I got a couple other pressing matters.
McKissick out. Uh-oh.
He's already got 2 touchdowns tonight, too.
Hey, look at Moose Man. Or actually, that's not. Is that Moose Man? I think it is Moose Man. Mark Giannini on Twitter. I think I'm 99% sure that's Moose Man. Says Kramer Tommy, former Vikings QB, tags him. I think you'd be a great guest on the Super Squares Twitch stream during Sunday football games. Send a message to the hosts. We'd love to have him this week for the Vikings game, Vikings-Lions.
You're a good guy, Jason. Good guy.
Wow. That's going to get me really close, I think, to my passing yards.
Remember when Washington was a powerhouse team back in the 70s?
I do not.
80s.
A little bit before your time. They were a real team. They were tough. They were good. The Dolphins were good back then.
Ryan G just said, haha, he's never sober. I said, who? Tommy Kramer?
They're calling timeouts. Here we go.
So
Start the
Vank,
timeout
just
game.
so you know, for next week, so Vank says he has he downloaded the sponsor sheet. Oh, you're going to show in the hunt?
Oh, I'm telling you, see, they got Washington down there in the
I
hunt.
don't see them in the hunt anymore.
Oh man, I'm
that
telling
means they're out of the hunt along with the other team that's in that division.
They got the Vikings in there still.
Wow. I don't think the Bears are in the hunt. I think the bear hunt, we're going on a bear hunt. That's a book, right? Remember that story? Going on a bear hunt.
I don't remember that book.
What does Dave say about that fake news?
Fake news?
That's fake news. Yep.
Looks like fake news. The Bears are no longer in the hunt.
Nope.
A little passing
I
touchdown
was
right
just
here.
going to tell Vank 06. He says he's printed out the clues for next week. Nice slide.
Safe.
Next week is a question mark. Doesn't tell you who the sponsor is, so you have to check the app, which is kind of hard to avoid anyway, right? So, and we don't know who the sponsor is yet. There's one or two choices we have.
Uh-huh.
But this sounds like fun. Tommy Kramer does many things with the Minnesota fans. He even just bought a limo and had it painted purple. He also has a Packers urinal in his house.
Packers.
By the way, Vank, also the third, I think, is a typo. It's actually the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Am I not correct on that? A week from today is the 6th, I think.
December 4th is on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. It's
5th
the 6th.
is Sunday.
Yeah.
6th is
So
Monday.
there was a typo in the Valpak, and it said December 3rd, but it's really December 6th. That's Monday Night Football. So, but it is. You'll know who it is. It's on the website. It's in the lobby. It's at the start of the game. And if you go to the Valpak VIP link, all the way at the bottom, it's down there too. It's hard not to find it. Just got to be a little bit curious.
Colby, you're a legend, dude.
Dude, look at Gibson go. Oh.
So I risked it tonight. I was up in my other fantasy league. I was up 1 or 2. But I'm about 10 points away from having the third highest score in 3 weeks in a row, which is like an extra $30. But I had the game won. And so if I put Gibson in and he fumbled and we get -3 points for a fumble and he would have fumbled or something, I could have lost the game. But if I get 10 points from him, then I can win an extra 10 and be the highest score. So I kept him in. It was the right decision.
Did the right thing at the right time.
You would have risked it, right, guys?
What are they going for it for in 4th and goal?
Put this game away.
Why not kick the field goal and go up by 2 scores?
CJ Craig, you have my word that we can have a brewski during the Vikings Lions game.
I forgot they have no field goal kicker. Their kicker got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, why would you not kick a field goal here and go up by 2 scores? That does not make sense. Hell, anyone can probably kick the field goal from there. Put your puncher in. He can make that field goal.
And Dominican Sue can make that field goal.
There you go.
Do you remember that? He's been a kicker a few times.
Yep.
And that's not a joke about kicking players.
Hey, no way.
It's not. He actually was a kicker for the Lions a couple of games.
No, that's the guy's name, Way. The kicker's name is Way.
This is crazy. If they miss this and then they go down and score and get a 2-point conversion and tie this game up and send it into extra innings, I'm going to be pissed.
There's no way for them to score 11 points in extra innings, so I'll be upset too.
Look at him. Is it a touchdown or not? One guy says yes, one guy says no.
My initial reaction was no, but I got to see that replay.
Yeah, they're going to replay that one. Look at him sidearm that bad boy.
Congrats, Bourbon Drinker. I honestly think
touchdown.
That's a touchdown. Unless he dropped it.
Does he have control?
Ooh.
Oh no! That ball bounced on the ground.
Looks like last night.
Watch, it bounces.
To me, that looks a little more egregious than last night.
Incomplete.
I don't know.
I know his hand's under it the whole time. That's the new rule.
Dude, his hand's on top of it.
But he's got one under it. Right there, it's under it. See it?
It's under it.
Yeah.
He still has it there the whole time. It's still under it. That's the same thing that happened yesterday, just a better view this time.
But did he have control when he was on this side?
Right there. He does not have
Right.
control of the ball. Oh man,
I don't think it's. His sneakers in the way. Can't see.
But this is a differently enforced rule this year, guys, where if the hand is on it and it maintains control, even if it touches the ground, you can call it a catch.
Then they're not going to overturn that. If that is the rule, as you are.
Yeah, I don't think it's clear and obvious, but we were on last night.
It's going to be this year's big fight in the offseason. Because back in the day, it was basically like if it touches the ground, it's not a catch. I might agree with Tundra there that by the time he has full control, that he's not breaking the plane. Yesterday, Veggie, in what game was that, Dave? That was last night.
Yeah, it's last night.
Yeah.
They actually called it they kept it a touchdown, Veggie.
Yeah, they did.
It's breaking the plane there.
Wow.
But this is, dude, it's not the NFL if every year we're like, what's a touchdown?
Yeah.
Right? Do you guys think it's made the game better to have all the cameras and reviews and all that good stuff? Because 30 years ago, it's a touchdown. The game's already almost over.
Yeah.
It's just like 2 games in a row, the team has their numbers on their helmets. Is this a trend?
No, it's just because Washington doesn't have a logo or a team or
Maybe
anything. They're just a team.
So they just put a number up there?
Yep.
Better than nothing, I guess?
Yep.
Like the Browns?
See, to me, and I guess if the rule says if your hand is under it, because he curls it underneath it, but he didn't have control of it when he curled it, though. It wasn't like it kind of hit. It was, yeah, I was going to say, he didn't have control of it. Seattle takes over. Like I said, if Russell Wilson marches them downfield with a 2-minute drill and no timeouts left, scores a touchdown and gets a
Dude, that'd be fun.
Man, oh man.
I got the Russell Wilson jersey on, boys.
There you go.
I mean, just be consistent. Somebody needs to just edit those 2 videos from last night and today and put them side by side and just tweet the NFL and be like, question mark?
I'm up to 4th place. I'm climbing in my game group as they keep getting yards because now I'm getting closer. But here's the thing, though. Does Russell Wilson have a chance to take over the passing yards? He's at $173. Heineke's at 223. And he's going to be throwing the ball, going 90-plus yards. So he's got a chance to take over.
That's a nice first down.
Jonathan, that'd be huge for you, man. If Wilson rolls down and he picks up 80 yards, 70 yards on this drive passing the ball, he's going to take over the lead for passing in this game.
But he still needs them to win.
I know, but if they...
No, he needs 46 points, I thought.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah,
I'm happening, but I'm just talking about your predictors.
Yeah, my predictors. I'm hoping that.
I don't know what that was.
It's a kung fu. Hiya!
It's like skipping.
The silly walk.
The Ministry of Silly Walks?
Yes.
Ooh, great question from Jay Price. So, John, will you go crazy with emotions if the Michigan-Iowa game is close with your son there? I mean, I'll be in control. But I'd cheer. I cheer how I do on stream for the Lions, like I have twice on stream this year during every game I watch that I'm cheering for.
I do have to say, John, after the Thanksgiving Lions debacle, I went back, I don't know, maybe like a half hour after the game, and I pulled up the feed. I go, I just got to see how Jonathan was did that, and I watched like the final 5 minutes of the broadcast to see. And John was very calm because he was just pretty much just in such disbelief. He was rather calm.
Well, the way that game went, dude, like the last thing on my mind was that the Bears were going to put together an 8-minute drive and score at the end to win. Like, it was just not the way that game was going.
Yeah.
And so you think the Lions score, you're thinking, here we go. It's going to be an interesting, fun last 7 minutes, maybe a couple possessions, maybe a turnover here. And it was just a nice, methodical drive by the Bears.
And really poor clock management in the
Yeah.
final 2 to 3 minutes by the Lions. who could have had some time left on the clock and had a chance in that game instead of the clock going. I mean, I was beside myself when they called back-to-back timeouts, when they started running around, and anyone else even realized it. And I'm like, that's a penalty. I mean, that's a 5-yard penalty, and just made it even worse. I was like, I can't believe this. Only the Lions, man.
I realized it right away, and it was probably the first time all year that I ripped on Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
And then I tried to keep it professional for Big Money Frank. Wished everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
So this is the video. This is the one I'll always remember. This is Jonathan, 16-16 against Pittsburgh. Out to kick the ball. He's all nervous.
48 yards. Easy money.
Easy money. 48 yards. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
His career long is 52.
His voice wavering.
This is just beautiful. Watch this.
Oh my gosh, you missed.
Watch.
He didn't just miss.
Look at him.
It was such a horrible kick.
He's just down there. It's like he's like in a dental chair. You can barely see your nostrils at the very bottom. This is such a classic clip. It's just so classic.
Can you send it to me? I gotta post that.
There's a lot of ball game left.
You gotta keep that motivation.
It's so good, man. It's so good. I'll send this to you. That is just so good.
I gotta say, what's funny about watching games with my 6-year-old, and last year and this year it's been mostly college, but we watch every Saturday together, and we'll watch football all day. It's funny, like seeing what he picks up from me, right? Like the cheering like crazy, like let's go, and like all that stuff. Oh,
there's a flag. I was just gonna say the one chance that I have to keep the most yardage for passing is if there's a long pass interference penalty, then he won't get it, and there was one right there.
There it is.
You were saying?
It's just funny what he picks up from me. That's very obvious. It's like, oh, he got that from me, and then it's like I have to correct him a lot. Right, like something will happen where in the Ohio State game, it was a penalty on Michigan or something, and he just goes, "Oh, that's so unfair," and it's like, no, that was fair. That's a call. That was a good call. They can't do that. You can't face mask the other guy. Okay, it's like who taught him to like resort to blaming all the other stuff and it's unfair or they cheated or no, that was a touchdown. It's like, no, it wasn't. He didn't catch it. You got to watch the replay. I just hope he can see the game next week.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know where our seats are. I didn't even look yet. Jody got on.
I didn't know you're going?
Yeah, I'm going to the Big Ten Championship game, and it's in Indianapolis. So I'm
Russell. He didn't get tackled. He just got knocked down.
Get out.
That was bad. Wow.
It's like the one thing you can't do there. He has a shot at passing yards again, though, says Bourbon.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not down yet.
Colby, Utah. Tick. There's DK Metcalf.
He finally caught a pass.
Bro, this game's going to extra innings.
No way.
So, serious question. I want to ask you guys, Frank and Dave, and I want to ask the fam, where do you see Russell Wilson playing next year? Because it's not going to be Seattle.
Yeah.
Carolina?
Cleveland?
Cleveland does make sense. Carolina's desperate to find a QB. Metal Mama says Green Bay.
No, I don't think so. I think that they have their quarterback already. I mean, I know he came in and had to play that one game when Aaron was out with COVID and all that stuff, but they've got their quarterback. They love him. Get it?
Yeah.
Jenny, he wouldn't want to go to Detroit because we're not ready yet. He wants to win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years. You imagine? But they probably it would be a great fit for him, but there's no shot it'll happen right into interdivision. I guess the Packers did it with Favre. Is the Niners?
The Niners are a playoff team.
Yeah, you put them on that team, and they're better for sure.
I meant this year.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they can go far in the playoffs. Ooh, the Saints. That's actually a great call. I would love to watch you on the Saints. Jason, who lives out in Washington, says Russ will be in Seattle, maybe not Pete. Well, it's definitely going to be one of those two because there's just no shot after the drama this offseason that they're staying together. And I need to look it up, see when his contract's up. There you go, 43 yards on this drive.
So, Jason, how did you find out about Super Squares? Was it on radio?
Ooh.
Was Valpak? How did you find out about us? Was it Softy? Softy, what was the rate? KJR radio?
First down.
Man, I really would. I'd have a lot of fun watching the Saints next year with Russell Wilson on that team. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas comes back.
But wait a minute, like, don't you think the reason that Wilson's not playing as well is Wilson's not playing well?
His O-line is pretty bad.
Touchdown! Russell Wilson just took over the passing lead for the game, too, if you're looking at your predictors, my friends.
Oh, no. A lot of ball game left.
That'll put him over the top, my friends.
Dude, it might be Frosty Bev time if he makes this 2-point conversion.
Oh, my goodness. It's Pestomia Potamia.
Poor Tommy likes when he's just lost his partial.
Oh. I'm going to go from 72% on that predictor to 0.
So, Frank, from what you're saying, yes, I think there's some – you could argue that for sure. He's a little hurt and he's not playing as well, but his O-line's pretty bad. No run game and a bad defense.
Is Let's Go Brandon?
Let's Go Brandon?
Well, technically, you got ahead of the commish there.
Oh, you're in your game group.
In the game group, yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Game on the line. Does Russell run this in?
No.
He's got plenty of time.
He's got Lockett covered.
Intercepted. Wow.
Man, I was kind of excited for the Frosty Bev.
Wow. Just enough to help you people out that picked Seattle for the most passing yards. How about that? So there's going to be a big swing in a lot of boxes right now.
I got 37 predictors.
There you go, dude. See?
You say big swing, Dave. Not for me, man. It got me 4.6 points.
Oh, well.
I'm going to do my I'm going to do my reactions now.
Did he throw it to – was that to Lockett?
No, Swain.
Oh, Swain. I mean, I know you got to throw to who's open. He wasn't open. How do you not target Metcalf there?
Tonyo from Sartell, Minnesota with 89 big points. Look at all these predictors. 38, 41, 41, 39, 39, 38, 42, 35.
I'm catching that. Watch what happens.
All of them jumped up as soon as Russell Wilson took the passing lead. They all jumped up there.
Bourbon drinker, by the way, turning into Bearded Blevins. A lot of ball game left. Still time for another Hail Mary if they get the Sunset kick.
Oh, they did get it. Oh, my gosh, they got it.
No way.
Yes, they did.
Dude, how did you get ahead of me? I must not have fast-forwarded after halftime.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play.
Wow. Russell Wilson's got 15 seconds, no timeouts.
And DK Metcalf.
Yeah, you need 15 yards for a field goal. At least they have a field goal kicker. Oh, hold on. They're talking about it.
Dude, he touched it. He touched it, so it doesn't matter.
Guys, what's the spread on the game?
It doesn't matter how far it goes if he touched it.
If Washington touched it, it did.
Right.
It touched his shoulder pad.
Are you sure?
It did.
I think it hit his shoulder.
I don't think it did.
When it bounced over, I think it touched his shoulder pad. You can watch the ball
ever so slightly.
I don't think it
You
did.
can't tell on that one.
I don't think it hit him.
Ooh.
I don't think it hit him.
I need to see a better angle.
Oh, hit that guy. It hit the second guy.
Here we go. Watch right here. No, it didn't hit him.
But it hit the second guy. The second guy's hands before Seattle.
But did he touch it before the guy? The Seahawk touched it though.
Illegal formation. What are you not allowed to do? You can't change directions as the kicker?
I don't know.
He kicked it from the left of the ball, left to center of the ball.
Illegal formation. I gotta know what that called. Like, what? Show me.
I know they changed this recently where you can't like load up one whole side and stuff like that and everything, but I don't know the rules as well to completely. There's got to be a certain number of guys in between the hash marks or something they're saying, and wow.
It's a lot. It's not. It's only. It matters if the ball lands. If the ball's kicked not far enough, and Washington touches it, and then that's why that yellow line's there. And then Seattle gets it. It's fine. But if Seattle kicks it a yard and then grabs it without anyone touching it, that doesn't count.
Right, I understand that.
Yeah,
but
Lance in the chat.
what they're talking about is an illegal formation. That you have to have a certain amount of players in between the hash mark and the kicker on each side of the ball.
Which is crazy because right now it looks the exact same to me. Dude! They had another chance.
No, he said
Now he's at us.
That was a heck of a kick on that second one, too. So 44 was inside the hashes, and he can't be, says Tundra. What a game. And we get a doozy this week, boys.
Wow, he got lucky getting that ball, too.
We get a doozy Thursday. We get a Cowboys-Saints game in New Orleans.
Who?
With COVID running rampant in that Cowboys locker room.
Yeah, the head coach is out. Have any players been ruled out?
Not that I've seen. I just saw 8 people potentially, but I didn't see who or what.
Yeah, 19 on my predictors.
But McCarthy's officially at.
That would have been good if I kept the passing yards, but how's yours looking there, big money?
It's good. 76.8 plus I want to have a partial. Not quite enough, I don't think.
Wow.
All my friends from Detroit are like, I'm genuinely shocked that we have not seen the Lions lose a game like this. When you get an onside kick and then it doesn't count and then you don't get it again. There's always next week. Hey, Jason, hope to see you Thursday night, man. It's up to Dave. I think Dave might want to get out. I don't know, Tim, if Tim can hang out for 5 minutes. I'm down to do 1 marbles before bed.
Dave will not leave with marbles anywhere in the vicinity. Right, Dave?
Roll them.
See?
It's loading up, dude.
All right.
Do 1 marbles game, my friends. Congrats to Tony on the skybox, says Ryan Jean.
Besides, Megan's got to come in the top 50.
All right, if you're in the Twitch chat, it only works on Twitch, twitch.tv/supersquares. You do have to have a username. I've noticed a couple people DM me on Twitter. You have to have So a lot of people watch this, guys. They don't even have Twitch. So they can't type in chat if they wanted to. You have to create an account. So how come I can't ever play marbles? So you got to have a username. So anyways, make sure you hit exclamation point play here in just a second. We'll do this map right here.
Winner gets the other 19K.
We'll do the Delta.
As in variant? Do you have the Omnicon?
It's all news. I didn't see that one. Oh, what just happened, dude?
What the heck is that?
This is the old school thing that used to happen before they fixed it last time.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Don't you worry.
About a ting.
It says I'm logged in. Twitch, confirm, Super Squares. All right, dude, look at that. Boom, we're back. All right, if you hit play so far, it does not count, but it counts right now. Exclamation point play. Play. All right, here we go. 3 laps.
3 big ones.
But it's a small course.
All right, 3 small ones.
And it shows the lap number you're on. That's what the numbers are above it. And look who's in last place already.
Who?
Megan.
Dead last.
Dead last.
Oh.
Give her time. She'll come back. It's early.
There's a lot of ball game left. Ryan G out to lead. Lance is there.
She's just pacing herself than drafting.
Metal Mama. I feel like Metal Mama's always in the top 10 in marbles.
That's a hairpin turn right there, man.
Bison Thumper says Megan's going to win.
Seemed like a Pocono. Is this a big triangle? It is. It's like
I'm giving you the overview here.
Here we go.
Fogarty is now in last place.
Oh, Jamie.
And Meg has moved her way into the middle of the pack. Big Money Frank, I see him. 80s Dave has a chance. Fake White Teeth currently in first.
Super Squares Tim G.
It's either me or him. If he's not paying attention during a noon game and it's Super Squares, sometimes it's me putting it in. I love that Tim like hangs out during streams. Look at Miami football go. Super Squares.
Whoa.
I mean, really, Super Squares did win tonight, didn't they?
That was Jenny Girl. Cut him off.
Oh, look at this. Down to the wire. Fake White Teeth, Miami invites, and Fake White Teeth takes it.
Wow.
That was close.
Close to the football game.
Where's Megan?
Megan was 22nd out of 25.
There you go, Megan. You
Only Tommy Like Pack Wyoming, and Jamie finished worse.
Well, game first or second, so.
Being first or last? Being first or Skeeter?
Well, fam, let's try that again next week, shall we?
Let's do it again. We'll see you on Thursday, everybody. Make sure you follow us on social media. Be ready for big things.